So so Joe was supposed to do the intro. He completely dropped the ball. Kevin is on a cruise. So this is why we're doing this. It's not because Kevin sucks. It's because we fired Kevin because he went on a cruise.
Kevin got
He didn't
fired.
take us with us. Take him with us. He's fired. So we have a new Kevin for today, everybody.
That'd be me. Y'all
It's
know
Joe.
me. What's up?
Joe's sitting in the shadows. That's
Yep.
the worst
I get
seat.
the worst seat.
It's the worst seat.
It's okay, though. The fan hits me. I'm good.
Joe's sitting in the shadows, and we have a special guest today, Kody. What's up? Oh. Hey, wait, you guys drive. I'm just the guest today.
There's no driver.
There's no driver.
There's no driver. The gas
the worst.
pedal is down. It's on cruise control.
Yeah.
And we're just going to go.
We're just going to go full bore here. I don't think anybody's watching, but I never know because this always shares on Kevin's
There's
page.
2 people watching right now.
I think it's me.
Hold on. Oh,
Here.
no.
There you
Ashley's
go.
watching.
Ashley's watching?
Yeah, my baby mom was watching.
What's up, baby mama?
See if she says anything. She probably won't.
All right,
I
so
can't see anybody else.
if I go, I don't even see. All right, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's nice to have Kevin.
Because you literally have no idea what you're doing
I
on a
don't
regular
know what's
basis.
going on.
No.
I'm trying to manage the chat.
Jesus.
I can do that from my side if people talk.
Create
See if
chat
anybody's
room.
going to talk. Nobody's probably going to talk. They're just looking at us like we're dumb.
Oh shit! I'm not even doing it from my own. Oh.
Oh,
It's-
great.
It's
You
all
broke
going
it.
downhill. It's all over.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have
Nope.
nice things. It's
Can't
completely
have nice
over.
things at all. There's 5 people watching right now. They could probably hear me
5
talking.
people.
And they have no idea what's going on because you
right.
broke it.
All right, so we're not doing a drinking buddies, I don't think, because I think we all agree that if you add alcohol to this mix, that it won't work. But there's a bunch of stuff going on in the world today, or so I found out 5 minutes ago.
Frank
So-
has basically not paid attention to anything that's went on in the past 3-4 weeks.
No, I don't. I don't watch the news. I'm not a fan. I think the news is bad. It's bad for people. And normally Kevin does this, so you guys have some big shoes to fill over there. Before Kevin's always like, hey, did you hear about this? I'm like, no. Tell me on the show. This way.
Just write a memo.
This way
We'll
makes
figure it
sense.
out.
We should have started like 20 minutes ago.
We really should have.
Yeah, we've already been talking for an hour.
We figured, yeah, so we talked about everything. But I don't even know the stuff I wrote down. My notes say that there's a Brevard County drug bust. There's a whole bunch of pedophiles and pool.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Oh, and our racist president. You got to remember that one.
We have a racist president now?
Yeah.
Like, always racist, or just
Uh,
said something stupid today?
No, just like 2 weeks ago. Maybe a week ago.
Oh.
Ah, he was only racist once he started trying to become president.
Yeah, that's the only time.
Oh, it got votes.
Yeah.
You know, it's America.
You got to do what you got to do
You
to win,
gotta-
right?
You got to do what you got to do. Oh, my goodness.
What are you still messing up over there?
I'm trying to get
I'm
on-
so
Come on,
confused.
bro, you're
I'm
not even
trying
on
to get
Facebook.
on to YouTube because I think we can see the anybody chatting with us.
Nobody's chatting. I'm watching the live right now on my
Anyone
other
here?
phone. I need to put it on
Alright.
my other phone that has battery.
I don't know what's going on. All right. So anyway, guys.
Speaking
So
Have you seen that? Have you ever been so racist that you won an Ellis Island Award for patriotism, tolerance, brotherhood, and diversity alongside Muhammad Ali and Rosa Parks?
Nope.
It's a picture of Donald Trump.
Because it's probably
is that true? Is that accurate?
Yes. You know what's even better is I want to say right before he got that, there's a picture of him shaking hands with Jesse Jackson and the other lawyer.
That's amazing.
It's great.
Man. All right. So here we go. So let me.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pull the live up on my phone so I can talk to you if you guys want to talk to us. But there's no comments yet, so that's cool.
I've always found it so difficult because
Ellis Island
All right. That's part of the reason why.
It's like 10 minutes behind.
That's a little beyond.
I always found it so difficult, though, to try to interact with people because by the time I see the comments, they're commenting on something from like 5 minutes ago, and the topic's already changed, and then I'm like cutting right back into the topic. Kevin doesn't know what's going on, and it's bad. Like, oh, wait.
How can't you? Why can't
Frank's
we
back.
set it up to like instantly pull our stuff up?
What do you mean?
Like, is it live on your computer, or is it just?
It's because it's feeding through YouTube, and YouTube does a 15-second delay, according to Bob.
That's fine.
Yeah, Bob knows this shit more than anybody does.
Pay attention.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, so what was who knows about this drug bust we were just talking about, and why were we even talking about drug bust?
Well, because a lot of people went to jail.
Like this is a big drug bust.
150 warrants were issued.
I think it was 154. Something like
My
that.
bad.
But still.
Sorry,
still.
did not be in the
Okay,
ballpark.
154, 150, same thing. 4 other people went to jail. Some people are going in for life.
Oh, Megan is screwed.
Oh, way.
Wait, like somebody we know, Megan?
I know her through Jess's sister. They were high school friends, so they've known each other forever.
Should we
She
blast
went to
people's
Space
names
Coast.
out? I mean, she's already in jail.
Do we want to, like, no. Let's, I don't
Well,
know.
it's kind of common knowledge. Like, she had a $3 million bond.
Jesus.
$3 million.
And they then revoked that bond.
Jesus.
So they wouldn't even let her out.
$3 million's not enough.
$3 million. So you ain't getting out.
Bro, at $3 million, don't you need to post 1.5 to get out?
Ashley said it was only 50 people. It was 50.
It's 50.
50 people were arrested the first day.
Jesus.
But they still had warrants out. They're still arresting people. Like, because I checked the...
Like, last week they arrested a bunch of people, too.
Yeah. Because I check it every day. I go...
I mean, is it like drugs?
Like fentanyl, crystal meth.
Yeah.
They had enough fentanyl
None
to
of
kill
fun
every
drugs.
person in Brevard County.
Supposedly.
To overdose every single person in Brevard County.
Supposedly. I mean, we know the Brevard County crack whores. They probably take
They got high tolerance.
Yeah, they got high tolerance. We gotta work on them a little bit.
They got a high tolerance, man.
Like,
that's nuts.
Like, I knew some things about some of these people. I didn't realize the extent of where they were
like,
at.
3 people we played pool with were, like, deep into it. Not
theirs
not
were
like ringleader.
$250,000 bonds.
But, yeah. Big money. Big money.
The low people were getting out for like $30,000.
Yeah.
Still, though, those low people, I mean...
Oh, they're screwed.
They're screwed,
They're
yeah.
done.
They're screwed.
They ain't letting half the people out anyway.
No, it's borrowed time at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just trying to figure out how they got that much fentanyl. Because that's highly restricted.
And I want to see how many people chirp. It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
They're already probably chirping.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, especially the little guys.
The little guys are chirping
guys
like bird.
that their wife or girlfriend doesn't even know that they're involved with this shit.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like,
Well,
this shit is all over.
One of the main guys also was the Coco Mayor's son.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, Coco May, the dude that just got elected last year?
Yep.
Was it last year or 2 years ago?
I think it was last year because it used to be
Cocoa Beach.
Coco, because it used to be
like
Parish.
Coco. Chocolate
It
City.
used to be Parish. Now it's Coco, which,
God damn it.
like, on the first post on that posted on Facebook, you have the people who are like, "Oh, Coco's not that bad," which has been ranked the top 10 of the worst cities in Florida,
Dude,
like
Coco
3 years in a
usually
row
ranks pretty
Oh,
good.
high
for
up
violent
there.
crime.
For violent
I
crime,
mean, don't
yeah.
get me wrong. It's not that bad if you compare it to a hood like Chicago
Sure.
or New York.
But that's just population, right?
But
Oh,
don't
yeah,
get me
probably.
wrong. I mean, yeah. But violent crime percentage is...
Dude, that is nuts.
Bro, I hate when I tell people, yo, I live in Coco.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Coco Beach? Nah,
Yeah,
bitch.
nah,
Slow
Coco-
down. I don't live over the bridge in the $1 million
I
house.
wish I lived in
I
Cocoa
live
Beach.
in the $100,000 house on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
We ain't balling out here.
It's funny, you know the place that's not Cocoa Beach?
Yeah.
but it
It's
sounds
not
like
Cocoa
it.
Beach?
You're like, that's another thing too. Is you notice like if you're ever like out of town, and people like so especially Cocoa might be a little bit different because people might be like, oh, Cocoa Beach, but I'm always like, they live in Titusville, and they're like, what? And I was like, you know where the space shuttle goes up?
That's what I had to say. You know the space shuttle goes up?
You know where the space shuttle goes up?
Where's that
yeah,
at?
like right
where,
around there.
where the fucking space shuttle goes up, okay?
Yeah.
That's
Right around
That's
there.
where I live.
And what sucks is, honestly, I mean, Port St. John, Titusville, it's all kind of the same thing. And we literally live 20 minutes from hunting, fishing, redneck, airboat, get her done.
From wherever we're at.
20 minutes from surfing, the
Yeah.
beach. I mean, 40 minutes from Daytona, Orlando. Like, we live centrally, like, in the perfect location.
Dude, our buddy Sam that's on the show often, is working out at the Cape, and he was telling me today, like, his view from up there. He's like, ocean. You know what I mean? Like, just ocean.
Does he have video of the
part?
What's up?
He must live in a good part.
No. His view from work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like, that's what I'm saying. You're right here. It's like, it's ocean as far as the eye can see, or it's everything else is like 20, 30 minutes away.
Was he there for the last launch they did? The abort launch? Where they just shot it up and had the capsule?
Was that like within the last couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I think he was there for that one.
Dude, because TJ's cousin works out there and everything, and he was like, oh, it was so amazing, because we're sitting there, we're at the pad, and honestly, you see it go up, and it looks like it goes straight up, and then you see it separate. Perfect. Then you see it all dropping down and everything, and you're sitting there, and he's like, one of the new guys is like, should we move? He's like, no, we're good.
It goes out
And
over
then
the ocean.
you see it just dropping, and they already said they're not even going to recover it. They let it hit the water. He said, you see it disappear for a split second, and you hear it, and then, like, you see water spray over these trees. He's like, you can't even see the water. All you see is trees, and then all of a sudden you see water over the trees, and then you hear it hit.
I wonder if you could time it right and catch a wave off that.
Probably.
Well, then,
Let's take the boat out and find out.
Jess's cousin works out there, and he actually has video, because he was like, man, I knew I wasn't going to be able to see anything, so I stopped videoing it when it was like halfway down. Jess's cousin Jason works out there, and they went out on a boat to watch it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He's got the whole video of it hitting the water, and you just see big old puff of water.
That's pretty cool.
It's like crazy looking. It's amazing.
Dude, there's a lot of shit going on out there, which is awesome. I mean, it's pretty exciting for being in this area because, you know, before it was just the military rockets, right? And then they had the shuttle. I mean, that was it. Now you've got like actual businesses competing out there, which is kind of cool.
There's a lot of them. There's more coming too.
There's more coming.
A lot more.
Coming. Did Boeing officially move their headquarters here?
They're building it. I think they said they're building it.
In town or like just on the Space Coast? You know
I believe at Titusville is officially where it's going to be because the simple fact they're just bringing the headquarters. They're bringing the smart people.
Smart people.
Oh, they're bringing the big wigs.
Yeah. They're bringing the big wigs just so that way they have a better direct line on what's going on.
Oh, there, yeah.
And they can go look physically and figure it out when something goes wrong. Because right now they can't be on top of everything and compete with everybody else that's out there.
No, not yeah. They're behind because there are people who are out there. But
so,
dude, it's a perfect spot, man. They got a little private airport that they could fly in and get to their headquarters in like 5 minutes.
Dude,
probably.
You ain't flying a real airplane in that little ass airport.
No, but they're coming in on privates.
They ain't flying on a small private jet. I don't care what you say.
No,
probably not.
Please.
They're multi-billionaires, bro.
Elon Musk is coming in here all the time.
That motherfucker.
He does not fly in a Tycho.
I swear he does.
I want to know where he flies in because he
has to. Because every now and then there's like little. What do you call those things? What are the small jets called? The privates.
I don't know.
There's
Elon does not have a small jet. Elon has like a 30-40 seater.
With wings.
Probably.
Speaking of Elon.
Oh, great! Here we go.
Start
the shit show.
Speaking of Elon, that's
it. Talk shit about a multi-millionaire who's got lawyers up in the ass.
We're going to get sued for slander. Okay, so let's start this conversation by saying it's about pedophiles.
Not Elon.
I didn't say Elon Musk is a pedophile. But, no, what's the story? Dude, this is how out of touch I am with current events. So, what the hell? Who has the story on that?
All right, let Cody start.
Right.
Cody knows the whole story.
Right, Cody,
I don't know the whole story. I just go by what... I haven't read much into it, but from what I've been getting told is basically, what's the guy's name?
Jeff Epstein.
I am horrible with names. Pretty much, huge millionaire, puts a lot of money into anybody and everybody who is part of the
Democrats.
head of the Democratic parties. Has a private island and has had a private island for years. And it's
Where's the island, you know?
Somewhere tropical, that's all I kind of know.
Oh, really?
Like I said, motherfucker, that's all I know.
It's not in the British Isles?
No, it's in the Caribbean islands. And this dude has a safe room that nobody can get into with probably multi-billions of dollars in it. It's,
Could you imagine?
bro, first of all, if you have that much money, why would you do what you do?
Speaking of which, you remember the Netflix movie Triple Frontier? Did you guys see that one?
I didn't watch it yet.
You know the one though, right?
Yeah.
With Ben Hufleck.
I didn't.
You haven't seen it yet either? All right. Are you planning on watching it?
Probably not.
You should watch it.
If you're going to say watch it, I'll think about it.
If you like a shit ton of money and like heists,
yeah,
it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, if you like that shit. Like Bank Job. Did you like Bank Job with Jason Statham?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Anyway, continue. Back to pedophilia.
So, as of 7 hours ago, he was getting released for a jail work release program in Florida while
He's
under
in Florida?
investigation. While under investigation for contact claims for sex
Goddamn
contract.
Florida.
An island that Bill Clinton has been to numerous times.
Oh, so that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go right to it.
Bill Clinton's been there several
Democrats.
times.
All right, so what? All right, spit on the microphone.
Go ahead and do whatever. It's
Bro,
yours.
Snickers.
You own it.
The first time I had Snickers bar in the show, never do it again.
Why would you turn the show? I gave it to you before the show.
They're so hard to chew. Gosh dang it, man. All right, so I don't remember what I was saying. All right, so for people who don't know the story, me. So what's like the backstory on this guy? So rich guy, donates to a lot of Democrats, and so is he hosting functions on this island, or is it just like private getaway island?
So, hold on.
I think that's what a good portion of it is saying. Like, that's what his whole claim is. That's why he has the island. It's just a getaway, blah, blah, blah. He has friends there all the time.
I mean, I don't think you have to explain why you have an island if you can afford an island. Is like, why do you have an island? Because I can afford an island.
You shouldn't have to explain why you have an island until you bring small children there.
Until
and
you
rape
get caught
them.
with like 20 kids
Yes.
at like 15 and under, and they're all screaming that I've been molested for the last like 6 months.
So what did he actually get arrested for?
Sex trafficking, I believe, was the
The
actual...
search of his townhouse turned up evidence of sex trafficking, and also found hundreds and perhaps thousands of sexually suggestive photographs of fully or partially nude females and children.
Yeah, it's a big one. That's pretty big. Here's my deal.
So, hold on. Let me get another one. On July 8th, prosecutors with the Public Corporation Unit of the South District of New York charged him with sex trafficking and conspiracy to traffic minors for sex. Court documents allege that at least 40 underage girls were brought into Epstein's mansion for sexual encounters. While deciding whether the prosecution agreement has protected Epstein from the more serious charges to still stand. So basically, hold on. Epstein's lawyer has offered $100 million in bond money so he could leave jail for house arrest in his New York mansion. And the judge basically said, fuck you. He poses a danger to the public and a serious risk that he might flee the country, and he also might catch two in the back of the head of a suicide attempt. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Because that's who likes to visit that island.
Oh, man. Dude, if I was on house arrest, but I had the same square footage as his New York mansion, I can go to the gas station up here.
Bro,
Pretty much.
Beer and cigarettes. Bro, what is up with that? Okay, first off, that doesn't sound good. Like, I think your reputation is beyond fucked.
Oh, no, you're not doing anything at that point. So, like, 2 weeks ago, after he got arrested, before the bail money thing that came out, that he wanted to just pay whatever the fuck to let me the fuck out, he basically said, I will exchange names for freedom.
He said that.
He said that.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So...
Oh, shit's going down. Which one do you want?
Oh, no. I think it's going to be all of them.
And that's where it goes to the one guy that had the main defendant or prosecutor for the whole Trump thing. Now he just got busted. I think it was today or yesterday.
Prosecutor?
Not the prosecutor, the main witness.
Oh, God. So
George Nader got popped today.
Nader got popped today.
Nader hit with underage sex trafficking charges and child porn charges for
connected to the same thing.
Connected to the same thing.
Jesus.
While moving a 14-year-old boy, 14-year-old boy from Europe to Washington D.C.
From Europe, fucking.
Why Europe though? You got so many different places to go.
The best porn comes from Czechoslovakia.
No doubt.
Best porn.
You like watching the orgies in the fucking the glory holes, don't you? You like watching the glory holes.
Choke on a Snickers bar. The best porn. All the best, like the bukakis and stuff like that.
I knew you like the weird
They're
shit.
all from fucking Czechoslovakia.
Hey, that's
German.
that's that point in life where you're like, I'm bored. I just want to watch something different.
Right. You're like, how fucked up does the internet get?
It gets pretty fucked up.
Apparently it does. But, dude, I'm telling you, man.
At least what we watch is legal.
The Russian sex trafficking, like, that shit's no joke, dude. Like, I don't know, man. You're going...
Well, those stupid signs that are around during the summer, at the beginning of the summer, in Port St. John and everywhere else where, travel and make $2,000, where they try to say it's kids' first jobs for modeling or watching other kids. It's basically sex trafficking that they advertise out here in Port St. John.
It's just crazy.
They can't say that, though, but that's what it is.
Right.
So
what do they do? Stings and stuff like that to try to catch them?
Yeah, I mean, they'll try to do that, but Sheriff Wayne Ivey every year posts something, and he straight up tells his deputies to take the signs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
And educate the people.
What else are you going to do? Bro, there's no... If it's too good to be true...
You're horrible
your
at
kid
the camera when
is...
you're paying attention.
I am. If it's too good to be true, your kid is being sex trafficked.
Probably.
That would be my thought. I'd be like, look, here. Have you seen your child? No one's paying them $2,000 for a modeling gig. They are selling that fucker.
Yeah, but you put a lot of money up, and they want those kids who want to run away.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because it's an easier cut.
Yeah,
it's just kids who are unhappy and...
First of all, if you're
want to find something better.
If you're going to tell me $2,000 sign-on bonus,
I may go.
I'm probably in. At 30 years old, I am probably in.
You can tell him what's going to happen to his asshole.
Age kid, right? There's this process, and it's called adoption. And it's not that hard if you're a millionaire.
Yeah, but I don't
Angelina Jolie does that shit every spring.
Yeah, but
she
that's
goes
completely
across
different.
the pond and she comes back with another colored child. like a
she
different
does
color.
have like
From a different country.
six different continents already covered.
Even if
black,
that
brown.
happens, as being the adult that you are, that is actual adoption. I don't think in one bit Angelina Jolie would do something like that. While on the other hand, George Nader apparently is taking a 14-year-old boy to stick in his butt. I mean,
what if it's
where
the
we
other
at
way
here?
around?
Like, he wants to get fucked in the butt?
Maybe. All right, so
Yeah, you're going to have to answer that one on live. I can't answer that one.
Yeah.
Drop the plug.
I'm going to read this. I don't know what. I'm going in blind, Bob. Bob wants me to look up an Alabama Hot Pocket. The sexual act of defecating into a vagina. Jesus Christ, Bob.
Yes, Bob. Yes.
That sounds like a...
That was good shit right there.
Ironically
Bob.
enough.
That was good right there.
Ironically enough, there was a meme, and it was the Harry Potter one of him and Hermione, and it's like, I would want anal...
Hey, can you, drop the camera off me while I drop our plug in?
Then
I'm terrible at this.
a blowjob, and then she pronounces the then, and he goes, no, the THE, the N. So he wants anal and then a blowjob. And then she's got that face where she's like, what the fuck?
That's funny, man. Dude, all right, so is there anybody else that's connected to this yet? Or is it just assumptions for now?
There have been big names dropped.
He came out and said something about it,
He came out and said something he's like, oh, I seen him once, I met him, I haven't talked to him again. That's a horrible idea, Frank. Whatever. You won't be able to talk. I know. Politicians that have been involved in this are big names, rhymes with Smittens. They have been involved in this a lot. That's why I think they're not going to let Epstein out of jail.
All right, so it's happened enough times that if something happens to this dude, I mean, are we going to be able to just say what it is? You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, he's going to suicide 2 shots to the back of the head.
The dude suicides himself with, like, you know...
accidentally cutting a brake line. You know, that stuff happens, apparently.
Yeah. Like, the dude's being transported to his house for jail, like, house arrest from the prison, right? Brake line's cut. Everybody in the bus dies. I mean, it's just...
Magically blows up, even though it barely hit a
blows
wall.
up.
Coincidentally, there was a problem with the missile targeting system.
Like Paul Walker.
Bro.
I'm going to die on the way home tonight.
Right. I get scared about that sort of
So
stuff.
do I.
Luckily, nobody watches the show. But if they did, like, that's the sort of stuff that I'm like, look, you can't mess with the Schlintons.
No, you can't at all. But,
Bro.
you know, she's not going to run for president this year. Or next year.
Well,
hopefully. I mean,
How many times do you have to lose before you finally figure out you're a loser?
She knows she can't win.
well, she's probably like, you know how much stuff was, like, hidden until I ran for president?
A lot.
And now all my shit came out?
And then
lot.
the rest of them's no better. I
No.
mean, that whole group that's
Did you see? Okay, so we all
who
know.
wants free healthcare for illegal immigrants, they all raise their hand.
That's
Like,
ridiculous.
not a one single person's like,
I'll take free health care for being a citizen. You
I
get what
pay
I'm
my
trying to say?
In a
taxes.
heartbeat. Here's
I pay my taxes.
Here's the problem with that. We work hard. We make plenty of money. We have to pay for other people's problems.
Yeah.
I'm all down for paying for somebody else's problem that cannot physically work.
Yeah.
Like our military veterans.
I was going to say.
You can say,
Like
go
my
ahead.
wife.
Yeah.
No, she works. It's fine. It's just a joke.
But we know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't want to pay for the random person that came here and is like, oh, hi, I'm illegal, pay for my shit. Like, that's not how this shit works.
If that's the case, can we at least get, like, a picture? Like the thing that when you adopt somebody
I
from
want to know who I'm
overseas-
paying for. I would be happier
For
if
10
the
cents a day.
$20,000 in taxes I paid last year showed me who the fuck I gave 20 grand to.
Give me a photo album.
A couple of them. It doesn't have to be one person.
Give me their story.
Yeah, I need to know.
Right.
Let me send them an autograph. Let me send them a $25 gift card for
Right.
Christmas. Maybe they'll send me
Christmas
one back.
card. Let me connect.
Maybe they'll send me one back.
Let me connect with them. They might send me a
God.
thank you card.
Yeah.
do you remember when you used to do the number namer thing?
Yeah. Did you ever?
You ever hear this?
I have
number
no
here?
idea what the hell you're
Oh
talking
my
about.
god.
So you take your phone number.
Yeah.
Right. You take your phone number and you go like the next number up and down, and those are your number neighbors. So, or just hey number neighbor, what's up? How's it going? They're like, what? Oh, well that's pretty funny. My
What
buddy.
time is it right now? I'm about to send one right now.
Bro, it's 11:07. My
too late
buddy,
at night to get a response,
my buddy
probably.
Jeff developed like a 5-year relationship with his number neighbor. Like he would text him on their birthday or something like that. And one was a dude, one was a chick. Be like, hey man, happy birthday, number neighbor. And the other guy would be like, oh man, thanks, glad to hear from you. I'm like, really cool, man. You gotta be.
That's some weird random shit.
Being that I have 2 phone numbers, tomorrow sometime midday, I'm going to send those text messages
You got
out.
4 number neighbors.
I'll be like, hey, number neighbor, what's up? My name's Joe. Let's have random fucking
Yeah.
conversations.
What's up, number
See
neighbor?
how that goes.
My name's Joe. Just want to say hey. Hope everything's going well.
When's your birthday so I can remember to say hi again?
Dead serious, bro. I need more of that in our lives.
Dude, you know how much better that would be? Like today, I was at the airport last night. Fuck, what's today? Friday? Last night I was at the airport. I walked through the airport. A gentleman was in front of me, and he was told to take his belt off. And the guy didn't say nothing to me about taking my belt off. He could clearly see I was wearing a belt. I'm a fat ass. I have loose jeans on. I was wearing a belt. Guy in front of me takes his belt off. He walks through security, doesn't say anything. I walk through the fucking machine. He goes, sir, I need you to lift up your shirt. Is there anything in your pants? My fastest reply was, yeah, my dick. That didn't go over so well. So they had to go through my backpack and my bag, and they put me off in the side for a few minutes. While doing so, buddy, that was pretty funny, blah, blah, blah. Me and homeboy had a full conversation. We're nice to each other. All right, dog, have a good flight. See you later. Why can't people be like that? I'm going to have another neighbor.
Dude, no, I'm telling you, that shit makes a difference, man. But you're right. Like, all right, so it's like if you see 2 cabbies, right, and the guy's like creepy and quiet and stuff, and you're like, I'm not going there. But the one guy's like, hey, man, come on. And I'm like, all right. But that's the guy that's going to kill me and leave me in a ditch somewhere. But it worked.
Yeah.
I was excited to come and sit with him. But, dude, dude, I saw somebody post something. I didn't read too much. Dude, here's the deal. If you have a picture with your post, you fucking lost me. Because I'm going to read, like, the first sentence and then try to piece it together with the picture. And then I'm like, oh, I got the whole story. So my buddy posted something about paying it forward, and it looked like somebody cut his lawn for him. Or something like that. Like, maybe the neighbor was cutting the lawn and cut his lawn. I was like, that's kind of cool.
You didn't pay attention to shit.
I didn't pay attention to shit. No, maybe somebody killed his dog. I don't know.
Jesus.
But I watched it, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool stuff, you know? I'm not going to go cut somebody's lawn. Nate's cool. I'll cut his lawn. But at the same time, like, people ever bring your garbage cans in for you?
No.
Every now and then somebody brings my garbage
I
cans
honestly
in.
don't know my neighbors. We have an empty lot on the one side. We don't know the neighbors on the other side. I know they have 2 dogs, and their dog hates our dog because we'll let
all the time.
We'll let the dog out, and their dog will literally, golden retriever, will run straight nose first into the fence every single time. You would think it would be smart enough eventually to realize, hey, I got to stop right here. Nope. Nose,
Plows into
neck, whole ass end of the dog comes up every single time.
Oh, so she's really hitting it.
She's hauling ass into the fence every single time.
Bam.
I know our neighbor. I've helped him across the street. He's got health problems. He did give me a Christmas card this past year, but I've helped him move like a washer into his house and a bed or something.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's neighborly.
Couldn't tell you his name.
My buddy's mom.
You got cool neighbors.
I do have cool neighbors.
Cool Nate. I don't know the other guy.
He's cool too. They're both Nate. They're both Nate, by the way. Nate.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nate. What up, dog?
Yeah, they're both cool. I don't see much from the other one. I think he's real busy. But actually, the other Nate's really busy. Anyway, so my buddy's mom orders so much stuff from Amazon that she invited her UPS guy to their Christmas party. Like, he's been there like 3 years in a row.
Bro, if you order that, so they don't have UPS guys anymore. They have Amazon guys.
We get UPS.
I get Amazon in my house.
It depends on the shipping you choose. A lot of the Prime, if you do the Prime package now, they're trying to use just their own people.
Yeah, and they were starting it.
And it also depends if it starts out of state, you're more likely to still get the traditional UPS. But if it started in state and they have it Orlando hub, they'll do directly from there. I mean, now they also have the vans that drive around and they'll do like the deal day stuff.
Yeah.
So and then they'll pin their location. So if you want it right then and there, you can drive to them to get it.
Are they doing the locker thing now too? Like they're setting up. I know they're doing it in bigger cities.
I don't think they've done it yet
lockers.
here. Yeah, where you can go and just pick up your stuff and they fill it. I don't know if they've done it here yet.
That's pretty cool. But if you go into any store around here, though, I say any of the bigger stores, your WalMarts and stuff like that, bro, they are desperately trying to compete.
Everybour's trying to compete with Amazon.
But they're doing
compete with Amazon.
You see, like, Walmart's got the pickup lockers
now
and
and everything too.
I will not go. I will purposely order. I paid $100 to order from Amazon Prime. I am purposely not going to go to Walmart so that shit can come to my house.
Well, Janet will do that with certain groceries. You know what I'm saying?
I won't do it with food.
But she'll, like, here's the deal. We all know Publix is good quality, right?
You always go to Publix.
We go to Publix. But if you're
That's
talking
a plug.
about, like, boxes of macaroni and cheese, like, they're probably cheaper at Walmart.
Probably.
For the same shit.
It's 100% cheaper. See, I'm cheap and broke, so I go to Walmart. I love Walmart.
She'll pick up because she doesn't like to walk around Walmart. Bro, I love to go to Walmart. Like,
especially like 2, 3 in the morning. Let's go
after
after the
show.
show.
Like after the show.
Let's go after the show.
I'll go to Walmart and you see some sketchy ass shit in Walmart.
Oh, Titusville Walmart's bad.
Telling you, like you got the heavy.
It's not nearly as bad as Coco.
Oh no,
Coco's bad.
Coco Walmart. The people of Walmart live in Coco Walmart.
Bro, but in the Titusville
Dude, that
Walmart,
pimp guy.
Yeah.
The one with the suit, he's always in that one.
Yep.
He legit
pimp.
Yeah, he always dresses like a pimp, and he literally has probably at least 60, 70 pictures on the website of people at Walmart, and people will literally take pictures with him and to post them on people at Walmart.
That's awesome. That is freaking awesome.
All right, so Kenny asked if we're gonna go to Area 51 or it's just gonna be him by himself.
Oh,
can we go that way right now? Or do you
have
wait?
fun, Kenny. So yeah, actually, I forgot to write that down. We were gonna talk about that. Well, we started to talk about it because I don't know what's going on with that.
So basically, some kid or an adult, whatever you want to call him, he's a fucking child, decided that he wants to go raid Area 51. Now there's like 1.6 million people that want to go raid Area 51.
How many people?
1.6
Million people.
Now here's the thing.
Who
Bob
posted
Lazar, I don't know if anybody knows who Bob Lazar is.
Yeah, we did a show about him.
Dude,
Jesus.
Bob Lazar's the shit. I don't care what anybody says. He discredited himself so he doesn't catch two in the head. That's how that one goes.
I think that's the case, right?
100%.
He came out and threw it out there.
He came out in 89 or 88.
What do you, whoa, Cody's face. What do you think?
What do you think?
Bob Lazar.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay, that's why he looks like that.
Okay.
So I think in the 80s when he came out with it, he came out so he didn't get killed.
So summary on Bob Lazar was technically he was the one that kind of spilled the beans on Area 51.
Yep.
Is he the pilot that said something? That,
No, he's a scientist.
He's
that
a scientist that worked.
that found element 115 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it is 115.
Some element that's like it's a propulsion element that now they say there's a new 115 and actually we're at 118 now. At the time it was 115. Just some stupid shit. Some new element that works. And he's blatantly come out and said now, oh, there's a Netflix thing about him. Oh, that's another plug. Pay me. So there's a Netflix.
it works.
I don't think it does either. But
I don't think that's how that works.
But
I'll
if
give you an
go,
A for effort.
You can watch that thing, and you can see what they say about Bob Lazar and what Bob has to say. So Bob Lazar went on Joe Rogan,
Oh, I saw
like
that.
the god.
Bro,
Joe
but he
Rogan
was
is a
sketchy.
podcast god.
Did you see, okay,
No,
did you see that
because
one?
he was
No.
fucking
That's a good one to
scared.
watch.
I wouldn't fuck. If I watched it, I'd obviously know who the guy is. You dumb
No,
fuck.
oh, yeah, that's true.
You need to watch it because listen, Bob Lazar is the like Kenny just said. He's that dude. He is the god of the alien world.
Yeah.
He came out and said, "Don't go to Area 51. You're gonna get fucked up and die. I don't care how many people go. You're gonna die."
Did you get the alert on your phone?
From what?
I got an alert on my phone about a military warning not to storm Area 51.
No, I have
No.
no idea what you're talking about
Yeah.
on that one either.
That's
Keep
probably
talking.
because you're talking about Bob Lazar.
I'll try to find it. No.
That's
Like this
great.
was like either earlier today
Was
or
it text?
yesterday. It was one of those like announcement things that you get on your phone.
No way.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're probably
it's
lying.
It's
It's okay.
the fake news shit that comes to my phone. all
So
the time.
yeah, probably exactly.
Fox
so-
News.
Yeah, Fox News, CNN, woo, MSNBC. So Bob blatantly came out and said, "If y'all go, y'all are gonna die hands down. They're gonna kill you." The Air Force basically said, "This is military property. You come on here, we're gonna kill you."
Again, those memes have been amazing.
Dude, there's
The,
great memes.
the
My
military
favorite-
being like, I refused my leave so I could do this. Please storm, motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a guy with a 50 gun.
I've turned my leave down for this. So, long story short, I don't think it's a smart idea to storm Area 51.
I don't think so.
If you
What?
do, if anybody listening, I don't know how many listeners we're gonna get on this one.
Anybody
if
who's listening is not
you
going to be
guys
those
listen,
people.
Please Facebook Live and tag me while you're doing it. I want to watch.
Oh no shit! Like I want to look. Here's the deal. I know we just talked about being good neighbors and being neighborly and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm all about some live death footage. I'm all about somebody running up there. It reminds me of Independence Day when the chick promises that she's not going to go to the party and she
Yeah.
goes anyway, right? And then when she's up there, she's like, I fucked up.
Yep.
This is where she's like, I shouldn't have come out.
Like
here.
I don't want to go. I don't want to get close enough to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
But I want to know what happens.
I want to know what happens. Can y'all go live for me?
That's the shit that intrigues me about all this sort of stuff is I just want to know what happened. I don't necessarily care either way.
I don't care if there's an alien.
Right.
Yeah, everybody wants to go clap alien
Right.
cheeks. What do you do if the alien has like a 4-foot penis and shoves it up your ass?
Just stop coming up with cool movies and me looking for the answers in some sort of Hollywood production
Yeah.
movie thinking that I know
Jesus.
Because the
something.
answer's there. The answers are there.
Sure.
They
Dude,
tell you they are.
But in short, Bob Lazar, they like discredited him. They basically wiped out his school records. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Bob Lazar's was nobody.
They, like,
He's never
erased his
worked.
records.
He's never worked in that area. They erased everything.
Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, man, you should watch that Rogan episode because he had to have somebody with him because he was so stressed out about being on such like a public show that he was afraid he was going to get double tapped.
So
It happens.
You watched the Netflix thing, right?
Oh yeah.
That was true. He got raided after that happened.
Oh, for sure.
And everybody tried to downplay, oh, he didn't get raided. And a week later, the paperwork showed up with the dates on it.
Yeah, they're showing that he got
they
raided.
got raided.
Yeah.
So it's like, where is this coming from? Like, you can't not, I don't know. It's just weird. I know it's real. I have a feeling it's real. Everybody knows I'm in conspiracy theories. It's just bad.
It is really bad. What the hell is going on? A second.
I don't know. What'd you fuck up now?
I'm down to watch people live stream, though. The Area 51 thing.
TJ's
I don't really want to see people die, but I would like... Dude, it would be cool
No,
to
I'm
see...
down to watch people die.
It would be cool to see a million people storming it, though.
All the tar running with their arms back. Ah!
Bro,
That'd
it
be
would
great.
look like... you watch The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
You watch, right?
Yeah.
So
I used to, yeah.
You know when they're, like, hoarding him through, like, that...
the fencing?
Like, no, there was, like, that old ravine or something like that where it looks like they're all blocked off. Remember, there's like millions of them like in the ravine with the bald head. Alpha brings her, then, and I'm like, that's what it would look like, just like a million, and they would all sound like, because everybody would be saying their own stupid shit.
I don't know if they'd be like that. They'd probably be like screaming like a bunch of idiots though. And then you'd have that random guy with the, you know, you've seen that gif where the dude, homeboy's got that big ass boombox.
Yeah.
And they're running in.
You're gonna have like, say the one guy. There's gonna be a bunch of guys that don't even really know what the fuck's going on.
You're gonna
They
have
just
the
think it's a
Kyles
party.
going first.
They're like, yeah, man, what's going on? What's going on here, bro?
Shit gets real when Florida Man shows up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, and then all of a sudden shit
We were talking about that earlier today.
All of a sudden shit happens, and they're like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
No shit.
And they're,
What are they
"Get me
gonna
the
do?
fuck outta here."
What are they gonna do when bombs start dropping?
Right. Oh,
Like
shit.
big bombs,
Yeah.
not little ones. They ain't looking to
You
kill one or
kidding me?
two people.
They're gonna test out some shit that nobody knows
Oh,
about.
there is stuff they're gonna test.
They're gonna test out some shit. Check out this gas bomb.
Yeah. Not even that. Just check out this
Oh,
sonic
look,
wave that's about to
fireworks.
kill everybody.
Oof. Everybody's gone. Dude, we were also talking about...
Kenny says this is Sparta. Dog, just live stream for me, Kenny. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'm
great.
telling you. You go. Go, Kenny. I want to see it. Facebook Live that shit. We'll put it up on the show. Promise.
TJ's been sending me some weird, crazy shit.
Kyle's first in chat.
Is he like... Is he wanting to go?
No, but like
I can see JP
morbid
going.
thing.
I can see JP going.
Morbid things like there's a tree trimmer and he trims off the tree and it hits him and comes off and hits him in the face and literally he's in the doctor's office and they move like the whole side of his face.
Oh, his whole side of the face comes off.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's
When
another
the
one
tree-
where
when the
like
tree
it,
swung down, the branch hit him.
dude square right in the
Square
face.
right in the face and blew off half of his face. Gone. So when he went to the hospital, I don't know how the fuck he's still alive. When he went to the hospital, like all of this was missing.
Nope.
And then there was one where a guy, I don't know how the guy ended up in like a hole with his bike on top of him and a hog just tearing his leg
Oh
apart.
yeah. So talking about what we already talked about, the Area 51 thing. You know how everybody's posting them memes about having a pet alien and whatnot.
Yeah.
There was one where Joe Biden was like all on top of the alien, like all like you know how the old
Yeah,
sexual
yeah.
man thing.
Yeah.
And the alien was just like grossed out. Like at least we know the aliens are gonna be grossed out too by Joe Biden with the Joe Biden touch.
Bro, could you imagine though? Like I can
What's
see
up,
this shit.
Jaime?
I can see like, you know, aliens come down. Obviously, we're not going to be able to speak the same language. You know what I'm saying? Unless
What
they
if they
spoke
do?
English. That's the only way.
Bro, they've been there since the 60s,
Right.
the 70s. What if they do?
But we don't know their language. We're a bunch of really slow humans.
Oh yeah.
But they're going to come down and speak.
That's a different one, but just watch.
What the fuck is that?
Just keep watching. I'm glad that camera's on your face right now because this is going to be amazing.
Which one is it? Let me see.
Is that a zombie in the car?
No, guy in a car accident. You can literally see his lung expanding.
Frank's done. Frank is done.
Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, that was so gross. Oh, man, was it? Oh, could you imagine the aliens coming down and basically they're like, it's like the, I don't know, like the old Greek mythology days. They're like, send forth your greatest warrior. And fucking there's all these people storming Area 51 and on top of like the ravine is the Rock. He just goes out and he's like, come on, bitches.
You seen that
What is
Will
this
Smith
one?
was like, I killed aliens before.
Oh!
Which one, Lucy?
Oh, keep watching. Then the van runs him over.
Oh, God, That dude flew.
Oh, damn.
Jesus.
He's got wiped out. Oh, and he got ran over again. That Habib probably deserved it.
Oh, damn it.
Dude, that's not. Speaking of Habib, I don't know if you guys heard on one of the last episodes. Ever since I posted a picture of me with this beard, I'm getting like calls from Afghanistan. No shit. It says,
You showed me that the other night.
Scam likely
at
Afghanistan.
No, I've been getting like 500 of those a day. I blame it on you.
For Afghanistan? It might be the time when we did the video where we shaved your beard.
Oh,
See, I don't have a
great.
beard anymore, so...
Oh, we
That's
shaved
what-
mine. Did you watch that
Yeah,
shit? My beard.
I watched
Fuck
it.
that shit all up.
Dude, they-
I walked into the barber the next day and he's like, "What the fuck?"
That's what happens when
I'm
you
like,
shave
I
your
told
face
you I
with
needed
ball
you first thing
trimmers.
in the morning.
You let them
That's probably what it
use
was.
ball trimmers to
That was
shave your
probably
hair.
fucking ball trimmers.
That were my ball trimmers. Oh, man, that was amazing. Fuck. It's a disaster. Man. So, you really think people are going to go, yes or no?
Yeah, 100%. The people are going.
People will go.
People will go.
Will they actually do anything? I doubt it.
I don't think there's gonna be 1 million plus.
No.
Oh, no.
Maybe close to 100,000.
You really
I
think
don't
that
even think
many?
there'll be
I was
that
thinking
many.
a few hundred. Because how many
know.
people...
I think there'll be a couple thousand. I don't think there'll be 100,000.
I'm
how
thinking
many-
10%.
Really?
I'm pushing 10%.
I should just see a lot of people being like, yeah, I'll go. And then they're like, we got something going on today?
That the tree? That's
Yeah.
the tree. Just watch.
Wait,
watch. You gotta look at it. Sorry, guys, we can't put this on there because if we did, oh, that's
Dude.
bad. His whole face is missing. If we put this on there, we'd have that not safe content thing, and then we'd have to get it.
You know what's
approved.
fucked up? I showed that to Haley. She watched it twice.
Yes.
I'm like,
Haley
what is
Savage.
wrong with you? She goes, how is he still alive? Like, they can
Don't
move his
know.
whole face.
Don't know. He probably doesn't feel any pain either.
That's when Jess looks at me
Like,
and goes,
he's-
that's your kid. I'm like, it's not my kid, though. She's like, yeah, things like that prove otherwise.
I'd rather watch that 2 girls, 1 cup thing over and over again. Over that shit.
That's different though. You could listen if you could.
Hey,
get,
I want to watch that shit from a glass coffee table.
Something wrong with you.
I want to be protected, but I want to
Jesus
see it all.
Christ.
Oh, man. That's just disgusting. Dude, that shit was gross. That dude was missing half his face.
Yeah,
Dude, and
straight square
completely coherent.
All right.
Like, understanding what's going
Since
on.
we can't show people, tell people what to search if they want to see that nasty ass shit.
Probably tree limb to the face
Tree limb to the face.
and survive.
That was a perfect
The other
title
one
for
was,
that.
I want to say it was Indian car crash, can see guy's lung.
Oh, yeah, that's so gross.
Dude, that was crazy.
All right, so the intraweb is telling us somewhere between 10 and 20%. So 10 and 20%. Could you imagine like 200,000 people going there? I just see a lot of people being like, "Are you going?" And then they're like, "Oh shit! I told my mom I'd come over for dinner."
I see him showing up and being like, I don't want to be dead. Like, I don't want to die. I'll be in the back line.
Yeah,
Who's
like-
going to make that first step just to
Yes.
be stupid?
Yeah, like who's gonna be the guy out there?
Who's going to be the first one to take a bullet to the
Well,
head?
because you know the first dude's probably getting like the beanbag shotgun.
Now, here's the thing. Are they going to let y'all cross the line, or are they going to see you and just say, fuck it? Because there's no...
I mean,
You have to go out there.
it's
There's
not
no,
too
like...
hard to wipe out 200,000 civilians.
Oh, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And they're not going to see how you're going to die.
Oh, they're just gonna.
It could, if there's a plane in the air shooting at you,
There's one dude
you're
flying
not
a
shooting
drone.
back. Yeah, there's a drone coming and
There's
you're
one dude
dead.
flying
Yeah.
a drone and you're done.
He's playing. He's
and some
fucking playing
18-year-old
some game.
kid going, this is the best game ever.
Bro,
Like, just taking people out.
like 2 weeks from now, we're gonna get that dude's drone footage, and he's like trying to pinpoint one dude's head. He's like, "Look at that douchebag, that guy." Took them all.
I
out
don't
with
like
one.
that guy right there.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the kid that picked on me in high school?
Yeah.
Boom, dead.
That guy looks like a super douche.
I
I'm just gonna
think
take him out.
that shit's gonna happen. But
Fuck.
like you saw how so all of this stemmed from hey, Epstein's here, we arrested him, to Area 51 is all over Facebook, to FaceApp.
That's so true.
Which is
Quick.
now Russian.
Quick. Oh,
Russian.
it's Russian owned. They have all our pictures. They have all your names. I didn't do it because I'm not dumb like half the people are.
I signed over that shit in 2 seconds.
I know you did. The first thing it came up.
No
It
shit,
popped
this makes
up.
me-
It
Dude,
popped up,
are
and you
you
just
surprised?
said, "Fuck it, accept."
Yeah.
You
What
didn't
is
even
it?
read what it said. It said, "We're gonna use this for male bukkake porn," and you just said, "Accept."
I'm like, yeah, show me my face, dude. And then my buddy posted his. For some reason, it picked up my buddy and thought he was a chick, so it let him like make his face younger, and he's smoking hot.
Damn.
So I'm like,
which one, Nate?
No, Mark Myers.
Oh, I know Mark.
I'll see if I can find the picture. But he posted, I'm like, damn, man, there's about to be a porn with this face on it.
Well, again, do you see the funny ass meme where it's like the age face app making side chicks easier to be with, and it's the
grandma?
guy, and he's like,
babe,
what are you doing today?
I'm with grandma.
Send a pic. You haven't seen that?
No.
Bitch got an old ass face and brand new 18-year-old titties.
Well, you can see the tits were wrinkly, but if you look at the arms, you can see the arms.
The arms are young.
And she's wearing like a crop top and
that
cleavage shirt. Yeah,
perfect, man.
Bro, it's great.
Oh, dude, these face.
Dude, the internet now is just instant comedy. It's great,
dude. But
people get savage quick.
They
dude.
do.
So me, TJ, Guller, and Scuba were talking about it earlier, and we're like, I guess Guller has a Twitter.
That's Mark.
God, he looks like Emily Blunt with blonde hair.
Mark, I don't know if you watched this show, but we're gonna have a talk.
May not be gay, but $2,000 is $2,000.
I'm pretty sure.
But getting a Twitter handle for the simple reason
so my
of trying
message
to be
to that was, bro, any chance you can go through with that sex change? Anyways,
you're so gay.
No,
the whole
$2,000, bro.
Getting a Twitter handle for the simple reason of trying to be on Celebrity Reads mean tweets. Like, that's the whole reason.
Bro,
just
some of
fucking
those are savage.
Dude, some are savage. Some are just funny though.
Some
like
are
even
pretty
them
funny.
are laughing their ass off. But yeah, just to try to be on that.
I think like depending on who's reading it, like Matthew McConaughey's was pretty funny because the McConaughey voice. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's like real slow.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are real great. Some of them are just dumb.
Some of them are dumb.
Some of them are mean too. Like they
Dude,
don't
some
care.
are just nasty. Yeah, like
Dude, people are mean as fuck.
You know, the people reading them have
Sophia,
to be
when
involved.
the Spanish girl, when she read it, the guy's like something along the lines of, "It sounds like she's got a dick in her mouth," and then she looks over at the camera and she's like, "What's wrong with having a dick in my mouth?"
How's it going? Hey, so if you did a face app already, you already signed over all your stuff, so you should post it on on the page, on our Facebook page, and let me see your old or young faces, bro. Mine was terrible. I looked like some ordinary ass old man that was just
You look grumpy as
crotchety.
fuck.
I look so grumpy.
You crotchety old
I
man.
was so grumpy. I have another one too that
I feel
did.
bad for Janet.
Yeah.
Like this is what you have to look forward
Bro,
to.
that shit looks accurate though. Those no, just the faces in general look accurate, don't they?
Most of them. One of the guys I work with, he's got them
Look at this one.
He's got them saggy cheeks already. Yeah, that could be you.
I see
That
that.
could be you.
I see that all day long. Got some cancer and shit on my face.
Well, I'm sure they put the liver spots on there.
Oh yeah, they definitely put liver spots on there for
Bro,
extra.
all I know is that dude's voting in 2020. If the Russians have it, that dude's voting in 2020.
That may happen.
Yeah. So everybody who you just seriously like everybody, they made an older and a younger version of you. Yeah.
So now
All
there's
three are voting.
All three.
All three are voting.
your original picture and both the other ones.
Yeah, all of them are voting, bro. That shit is crazy. Oh, but wait, there's one, are we talking about the one dude that we think was gonna get pulled into this thing or no?
Which one, dude?
Earlier.
BC
Or
or EM?
EM.
I don't think he's involved.
You don't think so?
You're the one that threw out his name,
No,
motherfucker.
did.
well, because
You just
they
try- you just trying to
put
get hot
him.
takes.
They put him. They put Elon's name out there, like he knows the guy, but there's no like necessary thing that he's involved. His name is. It's not. It's not. Yeah, I can't even say their dude's name.
You think Elon's wishing that he wasn't so famous so he can storm Area 51, try to catch a ride back home?
Bro, it could happen.
Bro, he is the closest thing to an alien that we have in this world. Dude, he's weird.
He's a weird motherfucker. I mean,
weird
when
as
he was
fuck.
on Joe Rogan, he's a weird
Super
motherfucker.
Weird.
Oh, when he got high?
Yeah.
That was funny shit.
But then again, if you don't normally get high, when you get high,
You're also probably weird as fuck.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Like-
hey, Jerry Thomas said, you should see mine. It said,
Oh, I did see it.
it's saying I have a chance to grow a stash.
He's
That's
a
amazing.
35-year-old man who can't grow a full beard and a mustache.
He
sucks
paid for
him.
the premium.
Oh, yeah.
He paid for pro.
He must have.
Damn, he paid to give us. He
100%
just
pro.
created 5 more avatars for the Russians.
He was doing a bunch of other people
5
too.
more votes. Oh, dude. Yeah, we call that eccentric. You're right, Bob. Politically correct it's eccentric. Elon is.
With that much money, yeah, you're eccentric. You're not weird.
Dude, that's the thing, though. Like, do you think any famous people are showing up to Area 51?
Listen, so did you see all the shit?
Yeah.
Like the Will Smith picture. I already
Well,
killed
a
the
lot-
aliens once. Might as well go
A
again.
lot of them
Yeah.
were old pictures.
They were all pictures that people just put shit over.
Yeah.
Like Chuck Norris. Bro, Chuck Norris doesn't know how to use fucking Snapchat. They're all Snapchat filled. Every single one of them comes from Snapchat because it's got that stupid little bar with the name in it. Unless Facebook apps can do it too, but
Yeah,
the thing in Snapchat writes the words out. I know
Yeah.
you're just like I don't use Snapchat at all.
I don't use
Yeah,
Snapchat.
Exactly.
I don't.
But I've seen it, and I felt like because I did. I sent somebody a message, and then I was pointing something out, and you could write right on the picture.
Yeah.
So, but it was on Facebook.
Okay, so
Yeah.
either way, they use that to be able to put shit on there.
Yeah.
Like, people are saying like Keanu Reeves,
Yeah.
like bitch, the Matrix was fake. I don't care what you're gonna say.
Bro,
People that were in the Matrix or the fucking John Wick movie.
Could you just imagine Keanu Reeves, Will Smith, and Chuck Norris like all leading a battalion?
Keanu Reeves.
They would never
people.
die. Those would be the people that don't die.
Keanu Reeves is now a national treasure out of nowhere.
He is.
And there's no way they would let him do something
That's
stupid like
because
that.
John Wick is bad as fuck.
John Wick's the baddest man in the world.
yeah, but
He's
The-
the baddest man in the world.
I don't care.
And
if the movie
he ends
or
up-
not.
Keanu Reeves, though, is one of the nicest people ever. and he's
Everybody
had
says
some
that.
horrible shit done
He's had a
it
bad
happened to his
life.
life.
Yeah.
Like, it's not his own fault. Just horrible shit has happened in his life.
Yeah.
He's got a company that builds custom motorcycles, which are badass looking. He likes to ride motorcycles. You see videos all the time when he's on the train or a bus giving up his seat.
Yeah.
Like, the
he's
guy's just a good guy.
good
But he
person.
knows like legit kung fu too, doesn't he?
Oh, he trains his ass off.
Like the old shit.
Like, that's
I
how.
don't care how much of that shit. You know, a bullet comes at you, you dead.
Well, that's why he's good with bullets. And bro, he's got
Dude,
those guns. He has that double tap shit down.
Oh,
pat.
he trained for a year and a half before the original John Wick to get it done right.
Bro,
he
every
trained-
time he drops you in the chest and finishes you in the head. It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
He trained for the
Done.
Matrix like that. He trains for every single one of his movies. He's like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. They're paying me to do it anyway. Like you pay me $150 million, I'll drop 80 pounds real fucking quick and get good
bro.
at something. I don't know what to tell you.
Like 3 actors that'll do that.
Well, I think I've said it before. Ryan Reynolds for Blade Trinity, that was his first big movie. They were like, hey, we want to cast you for this, but you got to lose like 10% body fat and gain like 20 pounds of muscle. And he was like, fuck it, let's go.
Chris Pratt did it for.
Chris Pratt got fat.
So, dude, for Parks and Rec?
No,
No.
he was originally fat.
Chris Pratt lost weight to be Thor. That's who he was, right?
No,
No.
he's
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Who plays Thor?
Oh, that was Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
So whoever, no, maybe I swear.
But
Chris
he didn't.
Pratt.
He
One
didn't
of
get
the
that fat.
guys-
No, you're thinking of Aquaman. They're complaining about him being fat, but him not being Aquaman physique, like fitness level, is still 100 times better than I have ever been. And they're body shaming him because he doesn't have a walking 6-pack all the time.
If I'm just gonna throw it out there, hypothetically,
Here we
if
go.
you're-
It's gonna get gay
if
real
you're
quick.
Jason
It's about
Momoa,
to get good.
It's gonna get gay.
Oh,
yeah, I'm sorry.
Are we him from Aquaman?
No, you're
Or are we
him because
from-
any girl is gonna be like, I just sucked Jason Momoa's dick.
I'm pulling it out right now.
But you get what I'm trying to say, though? But, like, it doesn't matter if you're fat Jason Momoa or not. Like, if you're Jason Momoa today,
Yeah.
someone's going to be like, I blew Aquaman.
Like they say,
All day.
like they're saying
You're gonna go to
fat,
jail for rape. In
but
about
you
5
look at the picture and
You didn't even do anything. You're gonna go to jail for it.
That's very true.
like granted, like you look at the picture and he's not fat. He's just not completely toned and ripped.
Yeah.
It's kind of retarded what the fuck people will complain about who can never reach that level anyway.
One of the Avengers, I'm swearing it's Chris Pratt, was really super buff, and then he just, for the role, hey, we need you to pack on 50 pounds and have a beer belly.
So in the last one, that was Thor, but I thought that
Okay.
was
The majority of that was, I think,
CGI. No?
I think it was
No,
a bodysuit.
it was legit.
No,
bodysuit?
it wasn't.
It
There's
couldn't
no
have
way.
been.
No, it was legit.
I would be
You're-
like, F you guys. These are my money makers. All 12 of these things that are on my stomach.
Dude, him and both his brothers are cock diesel. I'll tell you.
Dude,
That
seriously. And
Juan.
he throws down that Thor hammer like nobody ever, probably.
My boy just said, one bite, everybody knows the rules. You can eat my ass.
whole Jesus.
Have y'all ever watched that shit on
No.
Bleacher Report?
No.
There's no
No.
plug. Pay me. Oh, there's this guy that goes to eat pizza
No one's gonna
everywhere.
pay
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I
we
know.
might as well try.
I know what you're talking about when they go and do the pizza one
He
bite.
goes and he eats pizza everywhere, like all over the United States, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I've heard
and
of
his
that guy.
thing
I've
is,
heard of
one
that guy.
bite, everybody knows the rules. We need to get that guy on
Yeah.
the show. We need
That
to
would be
find
fun.
out what it's going to cost.
He's
us to get him
definitely
on the
not
show.
getting on the show. I've seen your show, and I'm not going out of my way so 6 people can hear about this.
Bro, we got 9 listeners right now.
But-
they probably all work with me.
Yeah, they're probably like, all right, what's going on here? No, damn it, I was going to say something. I forgot.
Fucking useless.
Yeah, was it about Thor still?
Yeah, that's where you were
Probably.
at.
That's what we were talking
That's
about.
where you were at.
I don't even
Before I
remember.
interrupted you.
Oh, no, you said only a few actors. You said.
Yeah, I said there's only a few actors that'll actually hit their role.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Do you not remember him going in 1 year? He went from the
bat-
pianist, the guy that was like in the psych ward or whatever. Do you remember where he was like fucking skin and bones, and then Batman?
I don't
in the
think that's
same year.
the pianist movie. I know what you're talking about, where he literally weighed like 120 pounds.
Dude, it was disgusting.
They had to give him IVs every single day. Like, it was bad. His doctors were like, "You need to stop this." He's like, "No." And then he got cock diesel for Batman.
Dude, he was thick for Batman.
He played that part perfectly.
Batman?
I can't watch another Batman movie because of that man. I'm like, gay moment for a second. If he is not Batman, I ain't watching. He
Dude.
makes Batman.
All
100% he makes Batman.
Look at this. It's not gonna. Oh, here we go.
You are
So for
horrible
you
at
guys
this.
can't see on the screen,
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
legit.
Look at that.
Huge
Oh,
difference.
He's like 100. You're right. He's like 130, 135
Can't-
pounds
well,
right
you
there.
need to put that so like the people could see it.
Well, I'm trying
Not my
to
ugly
get
face.
trouble,
There you go.
But there you go. Those are the 3 faces of Christian Bale. That's ridiculous, man. God, it's ridiculous.
Christian Bale, Keanu Reeves, Heath Ledger before he killed himself.
Yeah.
There's not many other actors that can pull it off. Will Smith always plays the same bum ass, skinny black dude, ripped black dude that fights and does whatever to save the world in all his movies.
And what's his name? Who's the guy that's like bald from like here, but then has long hair? National Treasure. What the
Nicolas
fuck's that guy?
Cage?
Nicolas Cage. Same fucking.
He
it's
plays
the
all
same
his
role.
Yeah, but he always does the same thing.
It's the same thing. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying that. Like I'm saying, he's not Christian Bale.
No, he always plays the same exact role over and over and over again.
Over and over.
And here at some point, he's got to have his own game, like 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah,
Like, he's got to be in just as many.
Nicolas Cage?
He's got to surpass him in movies.
Bro, Nicolas Cage
Nicolas
has gone
Cage is
everything.
like
Bro,
millions
he's
of
been,
movies.
dude. National Treasure, right? Which is
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. But then you've got
Con Air.
Con Air.
That was a decent movie.
He got muscular for that movie.
But he's ranged. Like he was pretty jacked in Con Air. But dude, he was Ghost Rider. What was he?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm
Ghost
trying to
Rider.
say?
Yep.
Ghost Rider.
Snake Eyes. Like, he had some really good movies. And then he had some horrible.
Face Off. He was in Face Off.
Dude, he was in some bad movies.
He was in that like Wicker Man or whatever. Like he's been
that
some
remake.
weird-ass
That
movies.
was a horrible movie.
Dude, I just saw a movie, and I have to watch him because I have to see how terrible he is. But there was a movie that he did where he's like medieval knight or some shit like that.
Out. God, I saw it
On Netflix,
On
right?
Netflix.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch it yet, but I want to.
It's terrible, but I'll watch it.
I'll watch anything. My wife makes fun of me all the time. I'll be watching them Generally, it's some Chinese flick, and she's like, "What the hell?"
I can't watch shit like that. I gotta know what I'm watching.
See, she doesn't like reading subtitles either. She's like, it
Oh.
stops me
Oh
from
no, I read
watching.
subtitles all day.
I'm okay with
Put
that.
Dragon Ball Z on, Super, in Japanese. I'm reading it all day.
Well,
Well,
watch Ip Man. We were talking about it. You have
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 ready, but you haven't watched it. Next, I watched 1, and you have to read along, and it was good. Then you watch 2, and the voices they use, because they actually voiced over so that you don't have to read. And it's like some of the characters that were like beyond badass. One of them has this like California surfer dude voice,
Aw,
and he's
they
like a
ruined
Chinese martial artist.
Hey, dude.
Oh my- and they're like,
We're about to fight, dude.
it's like they read into like Google dictation, and it said like what they're supposed to say in English, because it was like they're going to fight somebody, and it's like really proper stuff. Like, and you're like,
That doesn't
it
line up.
doesn't line up. It's not right, man. Anyway,
I preferred like the old Jet Li and Bruce Lee and
Lord of War is
all
what
them
Bob
older
Solomon said.
guys that
That was a good movie.
they didn't speak at all. They just fought, and there were subtitles on the bottom.
Dude, that's terrible. But dude, I will watch this like Chinese movies, like especially anything like kung fu type movies, like all the like the Jet Li movies. I'll watch them all.
Oh yeah, all day long.
Those are decent though.
Yeah, they're
Oh
good.
no, I'll watch some. I watched some horrible one about like the Nocturnal Pearl or something. Did you see that on Netflix?
No,
idea
but
what
there's
you're
some
talking
fucking
about.
there's
Dude,
some bad
it's
shit
got
out
so. Oh, it's.
If it's not in the first 10 titles when I'm scrolling, I stop watching. I won't go past that.
You're the worst.
That's the line. That's my line.
He's trying to only give Netflix just enough money with their whole,
Yeah.
they only put in like made millions and billions of dollars, and then somehow only paid like $5 million in taxes, and then got it all back.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Joe's the reason why trending now is always some stupid ass shit. One person watches it, and then Joe's like, "Oh,
I don't watch a lot
I
of
gotcha.
trending now. If it's Netflix, legit Netflix is stupid animal documentaries because I fall asleep to them.
I fall asleep to that shit all
I just
the
put it
time.
on because that
All the
old
time.
dude's voice.
Yeah. Do you
It's
know
a
what I've been
super
watching
calm,
now?
soft voice.
And this is a plug, but I have been watching Aussie Man. Like his
Aussie Man,
his
funny
animal stuff.
shit.
Like I'll just let the Aussie Man play. Have you heard Aussie Man?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
The
I'll just let
kangaroo
Aussie
shit,
Man. Dude,
all
that
his
shit
stuff
was
is
so
funny.
funny. That shit.
Did you
cracked
see the
me
on
up.
one
everything.
where he did the one chick that kills the floor routine for gymnastics? He does that. It is fucking amazing.
Dude, his cricket one is hilarious. Where he's commentating on a game of cricket.
Oh, I'm not.
He's
Watch
like, what
now.
the fuck is
I watch a
cricket?
lot of their stuff, but I don't know.
That shit cracks me up. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, so I noticed that American Regardless was watching earlier. American Regardless,
Oh, what up?
They're sponsors of the show. If you use promo code OGShow on AmericanRegardless.com, you get 10% off, which is kind of cool. And
They have t-shirts, hats. What do they got?
T-shirt. They have a new T-shirt that they sent to Mo actually.
Mohammed?
It's yeah,
My dog.
American Badass. It's got like the
he
American
fights,
flag skull.
hold on. Let's give him a
August.
quick plug.
It's like August 8th or
Hold on,
August
let
7th.
me look it up.
You
Oh.
do that.
You've been running with the motherfucker. How do you not know?
No, I've been running with
Or no, you've been running
Kenny.
with
Kenny Mitchell. We're live now, so Kenny Mitchell has his first fight tomorrow.
Is tomorrow?
Tomorrow night. DeLand High School. Should be $35 at the door.
They're doing it at a high school?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
How the hell do you get away with
I have
that?
no clue. That's what I
they
asked.
pay for the gym because it's summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, like,
I
how do you
think-
get away with
I
that?
felt like the coach or the head coach or somebody in the athletic department over there was like a fighter or wrestler or something like that. So he pulled for it. And it's amateur, so it's pads, you know. But
Yeah, you have a knee pad and
yeah,
You can still get knocked
the
the
shin
fuck
guard,
out.
yeah.
and then you just have like a helmet or whatever. But he looked good, man. He did his weigh in earlier. I think he weighed in. I think he's at like 199. He's fighting for 205. So he's comfortable.
Oh,
He
he
feels good.
he's
That's
gotta
his
feel
normal
good.
weight, ain't it?
Oh, dude, Kenny in February, Kenny was like 270 pounds.
Damn, so he lost weight.
He's lost about 10 pounds a month.
So Muhammad does fight August 8th, round 2 of his fighting promotion, the PFL.
That's not his
yeah.
fighting promotion.
Well, it's not his fighting
Yeah,
promotion, but the one he fights for.
Yep.
Then he also has his own fighting promotion that they just had a show.
Yeah. last weekend.
Last weekend they just had a show, which I heard was very successful.
Yep.
As always, a lot of our people from Titusville, Brevard County area, I should say, go to it.
So I've been talking to him, and it'd be cool to get people's feedback on it. I don't want to spill too much of it, but we're talking to him about doing fight nights. So he'll come in here, and we'll watch fights.
Let's go. Let's get it done.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Mo,
Well,
I know
we'll
you're
see.
probably not listening right now,
No,
but I'm going to text you in about an hour.
He's not listening to that
No.
at all. But yeah, so Kenny should be. Yeah, he better be asleep. He got a fight tomorrow. But yeah, he looked good, man. The guy who's fighting wouldn't even make eye contact with him. I was watching the pictures
Really?
and stuff. Yeah, he was like looking down, and Kenny just looking at him, smiling. Dude, Kenny.
Listen,
Look,
Kenny might have it, but that dude that ain't looking at it might be a bad man.
he might be. But I tell you what, man, Kenny. Dude, Kenny was hitting me up at 4:30 in the morning to run the bridge. Like that motherfucker was hitting me up at 4:30 in the morning to go run 6 miles. So he could do that shit before work, and then after work he was training. And then doing sprints. This dude ran probably on average 5 days a week, at least 3 miles a day for the last month and a half to condition himself for this. And I would time it for his rounds and everything like that. And then once a fight would have been over, then we would do sprints. So that dude, I'm telling you, I might just be, I don't want to be just talking shit, but Kenny's in good shape right now. And it's awesome. And I'm very excited for him for his first fight. I'm very happy for him. So, what else you got?
I don't know. What else you want to talk about?
Dude,
We have all night.
We do have all night. I don't
It is, my phone's dead. Cody was like, I'm ready to go home and go to bed.
No, I'm just waiting for my phone to die.
Kevin always wants.
don't-
Kevin's like, oh, let's cut it off. Let's cut it off.
cut it off because it's
Oh,
midnight.
oh,
No,
yeah.
let's just keep going.
Just keep going.
My
gotta
wife
wake
feels
up
like
anytime
shit.
tomorrow.
She's probably sleeping by now.
But, well, we'd always said that. Remember, we said if we had Cody on here, we're going to make him talk about shooting pool.
Hey, we can make Cody talk about shooting pool.
Make Cody talk
Why?
about
Because you both
It's
suck
Cody,
at it.
I suck Barta.
Jesus. That's the worst.
Stage
So,
name.
We've both been on Cody's team.
Never at the same time.
I know where this is going.
So we both know what it's like to play for Cody as your captain,
Yep.
right? What's the most positive thing Cody's ever said to you? As a coach.
I knew where this was going.
Well, this could go many ways.
Yeah.
More like don't fuck up. That could be one of them.
You could spin that off as positive. Some of my favorite ones were at least she can't see all of them.
Yep.
You're like, or at least it wasn't ball in hand.
Yep.
Right? Or at least she needs more than this one ball to beat you.
That's because you suck. It's okay. I promise. It's okay.
Yeah. So my favorite was no. His most positive stuff was when you come back and he goes, so what were you thinking?
Oh, you already know you fucked up. Like, what were you thinking? Do you want me to explain it to you, asshole? I know I fucked up.
What exactly were you thinking?
By the way it happened, I'm confused what you were thinking. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's just one of those things.
So to set the tone, so for people who don't really know, so shoot pool, we'll use 9 ball as an example, right? You get ratings like handicaps, right? So Cody, what are you now in 9 ball?
I went back up to an 8.
Okay, so Cody's
up to an 8?
Yeah.
I thought you went down to an 8.
No,
I've never
hanging
been
at
a
7
9.
for a while.
Yeah,
I'd
unfortunately.
like to be a 9 and then drop 2 skill levels over time.
Yeah. That'd be nice because you played as a 9. Yeah.
You know how to play as a 9.
So, like, I'm a 3, and I'm a happy 3. I like being a 3.
You were horrible explaining this, by
There's
the way.
zero
You
pressure.
suck at explaining.
All right.
Somebody else explain
So-
it. Cody explain
Let
it.
Cody explain.
There's it's a handicap, so anybody can win.
Snickers.
You're ranked from a 1 to a 9. It's a ball count system, so each ball is worth 1 point. The 9's worth 2. So in theory, each rack is worth 10 points. The higher your number, the higher the ball count needs. So as an 8, I need 65 balls?
So, yeah,
A 9 needs 75. A 3 needs
25.
Is it
25.
25? So for
14,
people to understand,
19.
so if I'm playing Cody right now, I need to make 25 balls to your
65.
65.
Frank would make like 7.
I would.
Now, granted, I used to be good at this game, and that's where it sucks. I used to be good. I used to be good at this game. I used to play 6-7 days a week, 4, 5, 6 hours a day when I worked at the pool hall.
Yeah.
It's something I love to do, and I got taught by some of the best in Brevard County.
Adam Bay just hopped on. He plays pool.
Like, I've beaten some of the best pool players in Brevard County, and I've been beaten by some of the worst.
Like me.
Yeah.
Like, fucking worst. I have people who don't respect my pool game at all, even when I was playing really well on a regular basis. And then I have people who give me respect out of the simple fact of they've seen what I can do.
Yeah, there's that happens on a weekly basis. There's a lot of people that you shoot, but as a high level player, there's fewer people for you to play, right? So as a low level player, shit, I could play against 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s if I have to. Like, you are gonna play your 7s, 8s, and 9s.
Generally.
Should play the best of the best at all times.
But how many of those? There's teams that don't even have a 7 on them.
Well, that's the one good thing about playing out of Chalkies on Sunday nights is, honestly, I've got...
Every team has somebody worth a damn.
You got
Jeremy.
Rich Johnson, you got Rich Chamberlain, you've got Jeremy McLeod, you've got Junior. Back in the day, you used to have Junior there. You used to have his brother Chris there. You have Bobby there. You have...
Bobby was watching earlier.
Who the fuck else am I forgetting? But you have all these regular people who come through. And that's what sucked about playing out of breakers is that's one of the reasons I went down. Because I mean...
You're playing against 5s.
I was stuck playing against
really
5
good
and
4s.
giving so many balls on a regular basis. It's hard to be competitive. I hate fucking losing. It's not like I'm going to give up. But it's just really hard to always be competitive.
So we generally have had a good team, right? So we're at least in the hunt almost every time. My favorite thing is, like, whenever it's important. So I'll win, like, 5 matches leading up to Kody saying, I just need you to not lose.
That's when you lose.
And he goes, I just need you to keep it 12-8 or better.
I need you, if you're going to lose, I need you to help the team.
Like, you need to lose 12-8, and that is
12-8 or better. And I'll go, and
Like, I try not to put that much pressure on this motherfucker. Try not to. Like, literally, I'm throwing you out early.
Balls to win.
All you have to do is shoot pool.
but
Make
he'll
21 of
throw
them.
me, but it'd be so funny because he'll throw me against, like,
Frank can't play against women. Frank can't play against me.
he'll
Frank
throw me.
can't play
I
against
beat you in 8-ball
once.
because I was a 3 and you were like a
I was
5.
a 5.
But so I remember the last time playing against like a 5 who miraculously turned into a 3 for cities.
Oh, when you beat
And I
me as a
got
3, that's when you went up to a
demolished.
5.
I did.
that next
sucked.
week you were a 5.
So here's
Asshole goes, I go, hey, I want to play Frank tonight. Junior's like, no, you're not playing Frank tonight. Listen, that's my homie. Let me play him. I'm a 5. It's not going to hurt me. All right, go ahead. I think Frank beat me 2-1. All I needed was 2 games. And I'm like, fuck, this is bullshit. No innings. Probably like 6 innings total between 3 games.
Yeah.
And I probably played safeties. And Frank comes in the next week. I can't fucking believe this. Like, what? I'm a 5. I'm like, ha, that's what you get, bitch.
I was a 3. I was a
Forever.
3 for like 9 years. I beat Joe. I move up to a 5, and I'm stuck. Like I lost every single match as a 5,
It was great.
and they
And
finally
you guys were
like,
on the first place team, too.
yeah, yep, I remember that. But anyway, but shooting pool is fun. So for people who don't shoot pool, or maybe enjoy pool and never even knew that they could play in like a league or something like that, it's similar to what bowling leagues, like
Yeah, it's for fun most of the time.
It's anything else.
softball. You know,
I mean,
not as active.
it's one of those. I mean, granted, some of the best pool players in the world are fat, overweight motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a muscle memory game than muscle fatigue game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's all
true.
about math.
But a lot
good
of
at
it.
math, you can
A
play
lot of
pool.
geometry.
Yeah, if you're good at geometry, you play pool.
Yep. It's fun, man. We've had some good times. Our
But-
team went to Vegas.
I mean, I've been twice.
Yep.
You were on one of them. Janet was on both
Jake's
of
on
them.
both of them.
It's one of those things to where, like, especially when I coach that, it's one of those things to where I don't like, I won't call a time. Very rarely will I call a timeout. I don't like coaching. But it's one of those things to where it's like,
You have to.
Cody lets you sit there and walk around the table
Oh,
10
shit.
fucking times. I'm practically drawing lines on the table with a marker, right? And by the time I'm done and I'm ready to shoot and I'm ready,
Timeout.
Timeout. Like, you son of a bitch. You could have done this shit.
But it's
10
one of those
minutes
things
ago.
where-
Gotta figure out what you're doing.
because
That's the first rule.
the way he is trying to go about this is he's trying to call me an asshole and saying that I'm dickhead, which I'm not
Sometimes.
going to disagree with.
Sometimes.
Because when it comes to it, is in our group of friends, it's our pool team is a group of friends.
Yep.
We're
Yeah.
all close friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, in any situation in our group, you have to have thick skin.
All the time.
All the time. Because you're going to get called every name in the book. And when you fuck up, everybody's going to call you out on it.
Yep.
So this is where it comes into me being the captain and me going, what the fuck? Now, Jess's favorite is I won't say anything, and I'll just slam my head like this.
Oh, that's probably one of the worst, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jess would be like, that face isn't helping.
That look of
Well,
disappointment.
when I played on the team that we almost went, that TJ lost that 5th match. That was the year I went with Brian, but I should have went with Cody's team, too. TJ had to play all Jess's timeouts.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
That happens
Every
a
single one of
lot
them.
when we were on,
Dude, that,
when we were on the team.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
They always worked.
Yeah.
Because
when you
they're
weren't
not
getting in
together
trouble.
and you're not.
Yeah.
It's a different thing going from somebody that has to call a timeout. Like Junior's done it to me a bunch of times. He won't call a timeout, or he'll call a timeout on me, or he won't call a timeout on somebody else because he knows better. Not that it's like they're not going to listen to him, but they're just not going to fucking listen to him.
With me and Jess, I mean, that's my wife. There's an emotional value there.
Yep.
It's the same thing. Like, I love coaching Haley softball. But at a certain point, there's only so many things I can say to her without it just being in one ear, out the other, and her just being pissed off and not getting anything out of the exchange.
Like sometimes these come from somebody else.
And granted, when I do give a timeout, what's my first thing I ask you?
What are you going to do?
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
What do you think?
It is, what are you thinking? So, let's talk about Kody being a softball coach. Do you know about Kody, the softball coach?
No, I don't. Let's hear about Kody, the softball coach.
This is my favorite thing about Kody, the softball coach.
I've seen things on Facebook about Kody, the softball coach.
Cody, the softball coach, it's a line drive that gets hit to a girl third base. She bobbles it, right, but was able to pick up the ball. She missed the catch.
Timeout. How old is the team that Kody is coaching?
High school.
So the fans know.
I coached her Little League, which was 12U, her All-Stars, which was 14U, and now I coach her travel ball team, which is 14U.
Okay.
Sooner or later.
So
14-year-olds.
There's 14-year-olds.
So ball comes right to this chick. She drops. She can't catch it. She drops it, but she's able to pick it up, throw the girl out at first, right?
Okay, the question is, if that would have been you who did that, what do you think I would have said?
To me?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. Here's Kody. It's all right, babe. You got it. Dust it off. Great throw. And I'm just sitting here on the bleachers like, what the fuck was that? Right? I'm like, what the hell was that? So I'm like observing a little bit, and I'm like, huh.
So what you're saying is Kody was out to be the soft side of Kody.
Then it's after the game, and they lost this game, right? So not that game. They lost this game that I'm going to talk about. So they're out there, and oh, no, you won. You won that game. Anyway, so he's out there, and he's like, hey, you guys did great. You beat a team that you were supposed to beat. You did everything that you were supposed to do. I'm really proud of you guys.
We can't get shit at pool hall.
And I'm thinking to myself, Cody's like, all right, well, you guys made sure you took every fucking minute so we don't have any time to get lunch.
Every time. The 11 o'clock round ends at 1:30. The 2 o'clock round starts at 2. We have no time to go get lunch.
Yep.
My bad.
Yep. I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad you. I'm like, yeah, but we won. Like, you won 12-8 is like what he would say or whatever the case is. I'm like,
yeah, you won 12-8. Good job.
Yep.
I'm so proud of you.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, man. Have a good one. Or if you were the one that lost, it would be like, yeah, we won. And then he would be like, yeah, but you didn't.
You did it.
I think I did say that to you.
Yeah, you didn't, though. Like, they won. You didn't. And you're like, okay, that's cool, man. Thanks. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a nice day.
I think I have said that, actually.
He won. You did.
So,
you lost.
So what Kody was saying, though, was the people on the softball team couldn't believe that he was like an a-hole coach to us at Pool League. They were like, no. And then one day I was there. Cody's like, oh, yeah, that's my buddy to shoot pool with. Like, you know, he doesn't believe that I'm actually a nice guy.
It is. I mean, it is completely different scenarios.
Cody's like, they're gentle. They're growing. I don't want to break them, you know?
Well, listen, Haley has played for coaches who are just horrible and just yell and scream. And like, there's a difference between the thick skin I want Haley to have as a person And her, like I said, her taking everything personally. I have tried to get my cursing down to like once an hour.
He
I told
in his shirt. Did you tuck in your shirt?
just the front.
You're supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. When Kody plays pool, he doesn't even tuck in like.
My ass is hanging out
If
half the
he's
time.
wearing underwear,
I wear
You
underwear
won't know
now.
if he's wearing underwear. The whole crack's hanging out.
if he's
The whole
wearing
back's
underwear,
out.
it's a win.
But it's one of those things to where, or learn the lesson, forget the mistake. I have all those nice little ones that you throw out there, but a lot of these girls, they take it personally. The problem is,
Oh, at that age, you kidding me? They're probably
Oh.
emotional wrecks.
and the
Wait,
one,
no, they just all started on their lady shit.
and
They're emotional. They can't handle anything.
here's the thing: at that
They look at 'em
age,
sideways, they
or you're
cry.
playing, the pitcher and catcher have the ball every single at play.
Yep.
A third baseman makes a mistake, it could be another 3 innings before they get a play.
Sure. So they're
So
sitting on that one.
They're
mistake.
sitting on that one
Yeah.
mistake.
And it just
In
miserable.
pool, you make that one mistake, I can go, what the fuck was that?
Right.
You're an idiot.
Right.
If you do that again, I'm going to throw something at you.
Yeah.
You got
And
10 seconds to learn.
You
you
literally,
come right back.
you either have to forget about it right then or there and go on, or you, for the next almost 45 minutes of your match, are just sucking a big one. And it's like, sooner or later, fucking do something. Even if it is wrong at this point, Jesus.
But
Hit that bitch, let it ride.
either that or when it's like when you miss and you're expecting that like semi-positive slap in the face.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're almost there. Work it out next time. You get that every now and then from him. He's like, well, that one's gonna hurt.
That one's going to hurt.
You just know. It's like, yeah, it's
That one's
good.
gonna hurt.
That one's going to hurt.
You might as well get ready to rack. That one's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You're like, yep, gotcha.
I wish I could play on Sundays again.
Sundays are fun.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to take a little bit of a
leaf.
hiatus.
Yeah.
Or that's the conversation. I mean, I guess we could have it now.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it with the whole team, but just we need to figure something out. Jess has been wanting off the team for a while.
Yeah.
If we can find somebody to fill her spot, and then
I know 5 looking for a place to play. No, just play like
me
that.
only being, me only needing to be there every 3 weeks.
Yeah. We
I
don't
could do
play that
that.
often anyway.
Huh?
You don't play that often anyway. You're sitting there most of the time.
I play every week, but I have to be there
Well, because there's only 4 of us.
because
that show up.
4 only show up.
My
That's
favorite,
the
bro,
problem.
is
Dude,
because
yeah.
Janet's on the same team. So my favorite is when
You
I
gotta drive all the way there and then drive home.
No. So we'll,
No, they-
we'll rotate.
Okay.
We'll rotate. So I'll come and I'll play, and then I'll go to pay, and then he's like 16, and I'm like, we mean 16. Janet didn't pay last week. God damn it.
Well, what's even worse? What's even worse is because normally, like we said, there's only 4 players there,
So it's
so
10.
so it's 10. So it's more like it's 20. It's like, God damn it! What the?
Can't even. I bought a beer today too, so now it's like a $30 day just for me to show up here.
But like, if you look at like all the higher level players that play out of there, they normally get their 4 matches and then they're done.
Yeah.
Like they're there for higher level tournaments, and
Yep.
I kind of need that role
Yeah.
because it does suck because I work 45 hours Monday through Friday. We have Haley's travel ball Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Saturday night is the only night we have family time. Jess works Sunday morning. Then as soon as she gets off, I go to league
Yeah.
or I'm at Haley's softball, so we don't see each other.
Dude, softball, especially because she's good and she enjoys it. I think she seems to enjoy it.
For the most part.
Right?
She's got a little break till next week, I think.
It's a lot, man. I'm like, I watch the shit you post. I told my uncle's got 2 boys right now that are playing travel ball, and that shit is nonstop.
Well, Haley,
Yeah, it doesn't stop at all.
Well, during the school year, like, what's a week like during the school season?
Haley got kind of, with her age bracket, got a little bit more of a rougher schedule to where she went from Little League All-Stars to fall ball for the school to school ball to then we got her in travel ball and then school ball and everything else. So she's literally pretty much played for the last year and a half steady with no more than 2 weeks off here or there.
And at least 3 days a week.
Yes. And not to mention when it was going through school, she was doing travel ball too. So she 5 days a week did practice or games for the school. And then on the weekends,
That's a 14-year-old working a full-time job.
oh,
Full-time
dude,
job,
there
bro.
was I'll look at my calendar because I had it all color-coded.
But-
It was retarded.
Bro, it's hard for kids to not get good these days. So you get what I'm trying to say? Like, we didn't have that shit like that. Or at least I didn't. It wasn't like that when I was growing up.
No.
It was
All
like
right.
Little League
It
where you
was
played with the
there,
school.
but it wasn't
travel.
like the same thing.
So this is my calendar of
Jesus.
So basically, you have 2 days off a week,
purple.
maybe.
Oh no, because those are just games. If there's,
So you have practice
So
too.
Monday through Friday, there's guaranteed practice, and then on Sunday if we didn't have a tournament. So that's all games. That's all games. That's all games. And like I said, if they're like she had practice that day, she had practice that day, that
So
day.
you're
that day.
she's basically constantly always playing.
There was a month and a half to where she didn't have a single day off of game and or practice.
That's freaking nuts, man.
And it was.
If
And
you
it,
want to be good, that's what you got to do.
You got to, yeah.
and we gave her the option. We're like, listen, you can either not play school ball this year or you can not play travel ball. What do you want to, or you can play both. She wanted to do both. So I'm like, listen, I'm not going to let you quit. If this is something you want to do, you got to do it. So she did it. I mean, she does pitching lessons on top of it. She does hitting lessons on top of it.
It's a lot.
Like,
man.
that's not even the other stuff.
Yeah, like Jerry said, it's a lifestyle at that point.
Yeah.
It is, and she does enjoy it. She does like it. But like I said, the girls that are older than her who couldn't play the 14U, who are playing on the higher level because their age, even though Haley's in the same grade as them,
Right.
well, they took time off during the school year. They didn't have tournaments. Haley was playing 14U, which a lot of the 14U don't have high school ball.
Right, so they're not double dipping like she is.
Yeah, so she kind of put herself in a spot to where she was nonstop.
Sure. But when she goes up, that'd be probably a little bit different, more in line.
Where it'll give her a little bit more of a break.
That's crazy though, man. Holy shit, that's tiring. And when you're there for like your tournaments and stuff on the weekend, I mean that's just all day.
The good thing is like some of those tournaments people drive on a regular basis. They'll do every other weekend, but they'll drive. There's people who drive to like
They're driving out of state
4-5 hour drives.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And then on top of that, sometimes you can stay at a hotel. Like the good thing is that she plays for the Titans here in Titusville.
Okay.
They're got a park partnership with Parks and Rec, so that's their home facility. All the coaches have background checks. It's honestly one of the cheaper ones. I think even though they don't play on some of, because like the tournaments they play, they are ranked. Like different companies do different ones, and it's kind of like anything else. There's top of the line ones who get best players, and then it kind of goes down from there. We do kind of mid-level ones, and they are competitive. And I think there was four tournaments a row. They either won or were in the championship. And it's one of those things to where it's just nonstop. And
Well, shit, if they
but-
win, that's like what, afternoon on Sunday?
yeah, because normally
So that was
on
all
most
day
tournaments,
Saturday.
Playing all day.
most tournaments you're guaranteed 3 games the first day, and then it's kind of win or go home on Sunday. And what sucks is normally it's an hour and 15 max time, which helps. But like we stay within about an hour to an hour and a half drive, which helps.
Sure.
And then the good thing is they've been doing more and more tournaments in Titusville.
Yeah, I've noticed that. There's
Yeah, that's a long drive though. Hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't care what anybody
So,
says.
so you got to figure if the tournament starts at 8, we're supposed to be there 6:45. So if we have to
the
drive
4
there
a.m.
early,
morning.
so 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm driving like this.
Yeah.
But like I said, some people drive. They'll.
Hey, sweetheart, I don't know if you heard, but softball's canceled. They just removed it.
It is no longer a sport.
They legit removed it as a sport.
I mean, we can't afford to do some of the things some of these other people do.
Yeah.
And I mean, they are crazy. They'll drive up to Georgia, spend the whole weekend in hotels, and we don't have the capability of doing that.
No shit. I'm talking about trading my car in and getting one of those like Sprinter vans. You know, the ones that are like
what?
the big Mercedes looking.
yeah,
Turn them
yeah.
into
but not
a,
like a real
yeah, turn it into a mini RV.
mini RV. And
I
I'm
want to
telling
do that with the 4x4, the Ford Eco, the really long
you-
one.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it with that. I've been watching the off the grid ones where they pretty much.
Oh, those off the grid sprinters are badass.
Well, because I've been wanting to do like
The sprinters, though, you know what it is. You can look at the sprinter and be like, I know what that is.
Yeah.
But they do it to where it's all the Ford ones that I've seen are really nice. They're clean.
Yeah.
You can't tell what it is because they have a
get
huge
in, it's
rack
like a limo
and
almost.
it
Yeah.
covers the solar. All the plugins are from panels that come up underneath. So you can't tell what it is unless you were to open a door.
It's pretty cool. But like you said, yeah, I want to do for some similar stuff. Like there's races and stuff that I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to go do that. But like that, I'm not driving. I'm not trying to get somewhere at 7:30 and it takes 2.5 hours to get there. Like
And then run 26 miles and then try to drive back.
And go back. But I'll be like, hey, get a couple buddies that want to go too. If I do, we just drive up, get there late, crash in the van. Like, who cares?
Get there whenever at that point.
Yeah, who cares? Crash in the
Or
van.
you go a day early, so
Yeah.
you're not rushing.
No, just have fun because, if you do the math, and what it takes. Okay, so just for the race in DC, man, I have to have a hotel for 2 days. You know what I mean? Like I have to have a hotel for 2 days. I'm either gonna fly or drive there. That shit's expensive, man. And then you got to run, and then after that you got to get home.
How much does it cost just to enter the race?
Dude, that race is like that one's like $125. Just to run in it.
Just to run in a circle.
Oh yeah, this one isn't a circle. It's almost a circle.
Do you pass
It's like
the
a
White
horseshoe. Dude, you do. So this run is actually really cool. So you actually do. I think. Did you track it last year a little bit? Like you saw that I was running through the mall area.
No, you showed the whole line that you did.
Okay. So, have you been to DC?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you know the mall area where it's like all the museums?
I can't say I've been there, but I've been kind of there. Yeah, but you have all the museums.
All the
right
museums,
right
and it's
down
like the
line.
big lawn, and then you got like the Washington Monument and stuff like that, right? So you literally run in front of all the museums, and everything's closed just for the runners. Like it's closed. There's nobody else out there. And then you come around, and you do like a loop on like at the steps of the Capitol. So it's kind of cool. You do like a loop, almost like where limos would come and like drop people off to go up the stairs, like a roundabout. Like you run right through that, and then you run right by the Pentagon and stuff. So I mean, it's kind of cool. They'll pull me over though with this
How long
beer.
does that run? Oh yeah, you gotta shave that shit off.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, no, sorry, sir. You're not even allowed in the city. No, that's so it's a marathon, so that's 26.2. But this year they're doing a 50K. So that's like 32 miles. So I signed up for that.
Jesus Christ.
Negative Ghost Rider, I'm out.
I know, and I fucked up my knee today.
I know. You're walking around all limp dick.
It's bad. Oh, and then the following weekend I'm doing the New York City Marathon. So I'm not even coming home. I'm catching a ride from DC to
Wait, so you're going to do a 50
Hey, so we
so
got
30
boring in
mile.
the last hour because we had 10 viewers. Now we have 3.
Yeah, nobody gets that.
You did,
No, we're
Wait,
done
you
now.
plan on doing 30 miles and then turning around the next weekend and doing 26?
Yeah, so I'm catching a ride with my dad
Jesus,
to New
you're
York,
retarded.
so I don't have to go back to New York the following weekend. So I'm catching a ride with my dad, and then I'm doing the New York City Marathon. But here's my thought: is you have to do like training runs, like before these things, right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to do a training run because my last run would have been 32 miles. So I should be able to just do the marathon like a breeze.
It seems like you should have done a marathon and then
Probably
the
first.
longer one. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's normally
I
how
think
it would work.
mathematically that probably would be better.
It
So
would.
what's that? You're doing a 30, 32,
32
and then a 26?
and then 26
So you're only running 58 miles in
in a
7
week.
days in a week.
Yeah, but so I'm not even going to run like in between. Why am I going to do anything in between?
I sure as hell wouldn't.
I'm going to
you're
get
you're gonna be tired.
I'm going to
You're
get one of
gonna
those
be
like
sitting-
electric.
You're gonna be sitting in here
Scooters.
With your arms, your leg thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. But yeah, we went down in flames here after a minute.
Oh, we're way down.
Yeah, I think it was started when we were talking about how sweet Kody was.
Damn,
Oh, Brian. Yeah,
Kody.
Brian said something about mini RV better than a full size RV. I think so.
I would.
Just driving
All you
around
need
in
is
an
a
RV
van- all you need is
sucks.
a
We're
van.
gonna park that fucker.
Jess would never stay in one of those.
RV?
She would need her own space, yeah.
Nah, fuck that. I'd chill out in the back.
Dude,
I want one.
I'd be so cool with that, man.
I want a little one.
Yeah.
although this is the
Nothing-
same
nothing
woman who
big.
wants to get a houseboat once Haley graduates.
Say houseboat. I'm cool with houseboat.
Houseboat.
Yeah, but the problem is the houseboat, so much drama, so much work. I've been looking into it.
Like,
Being
you
like,
can take
one
your
of my-
mini RV to Publix. You
One
can't
of my
take
buddies,
your houseboat.
No, you can't. One of my buddies has 2 boats that he rents out. Well, he rents out one of them right now. They're fixing the other one. The boat's expensive as hell, and if the boat never moves and you just live there, it can't be all that bad.
It can be.
Yeah, but what
I
the
don't
fuck's
like
the point of having a boat if you're not going to move it every once in a while?
Well,
spend a bunch of money on gas.
Depends
Although
how much the gas
you could
costs.
pull, because Scuba literally lived on a boat in high school. Best story ever is when all of a sudden you get a phone call and he goes, "Hey, can I sleep on your couch?" "Yeah, why?" He goes, "My dad took the boat and decided to go to the Bahamas this weekend."
My dad just took my dad just took my house to the Bahamas.
Legit, like he shows up at the slip and there's no boat. He's like, "Oh, he's probably just went on a quick sail." So he called him up. He goes, "Oh, no. Me and the wife went,
Could you fucking imagine?
How pissed would you be?"
Yeah.
First of all, I'd be like, why the fuck didn't you take me?
Hey, next time you mind leaving my PS3 on the dock or something? So I have something to do here. God.
Dude, it's happened a couple times. I want to say it happened a couple times.
I remember
Just show
the
up and then being like, I don't have a home.
I remember those stories, man. I miss Scuba.
Dad's gone for 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, he's back. He's in Miami right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he just got literally. What was it? He showed up at like 2:00 in the morning. Then I had to drive Haley somewhere early as fuck in the morning. So I saw him for 20 minutes at night, 20 minutes during the morning, and then he drove straight to Miami. He's doing trying to get a CDL.
So he's actually stationed there now?
He's not stationed anywhere. He's out of the military.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Medical.
Oh,
disability.
nice.
Ballin'.
Yeah, it can't be too bad.
Exactly at that point.
His wife and kids are in Texas right now, so yeah, he's in Miami.
Damn. In Miami, no wife, no kids, government money. Let's hit up Scuba. Let's go to Miami.
Right
All
now?
You know what's funny though is I can tell Scuba's watched this a couple of times because we'll look at the demographics and it's like one view Germany. it's like 99.9% is like, you know, I say like 90% Florida, then you get a couple of stragglers, and then boom, Germany. And then once there was one like not too far from Germany, and I was like, let me check Scuba's timeline.
That's probably
he was
him.
traveling somewhere. Yeah,
because that's what he was doing for the military. Is he was stationed in Germany, but yeah, he was doing water testing and like showing other countries how to fix their water problems or some shit like that. He's now trying to he's trying to get a job out at the Space Center, but he's got to wait like a year or something. It's the only reason he's doing the truck driving thing. Trying to, anyway.
Why does he have to wait a year?
I don't know. Some government bullshit.
Disability, you think, right?
I don't think it's the disability, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm an idiot, though. I'll say something, and it's not true
It's
at all.
totally false.
Probably.
All right. I think we should sign off for the night. Everybody, it's been fun.
What time is it?
It's
late.
We've been rolling for a minute.
It's only 12:20.
It's only 12:20.
All right. Joey, that means there's still a lot of food open.
Fat kid in the corner over there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jesus.
Last time we tried to get crystals and Kevin bailed.
Bro, was Nate here?
I don't know, but
When Nate cooked all the pork chops?
No, you missed that then. Bro, we were here with Nate once, and the crystal talk came up, and while we're here, like the second we signed off, he pulls up his phone. Uber Eats, bro. Got 72 crystals heading our way right now. But nobody like signed into Uber Eats to pick it up. So it was just sitting at Crystal, and he tried to cancel the order, and they wanted to charge him like $86 to cancel the order because, you know, it's like they're on the hook for it, but they're not because nobody picked it up. So he literally had to call Crystal, like, and he went and got it himself. But, dude, by the time he got back, the other two people that were here bailed. So it's like me, Nate, Janet, and like one other person trying to eat 72 fucking crystals.
If I was here, we would have killed it.
Dude, I ate like 5.
That's it.
That's it,
Come
man.
on, fat boy.
Oh, I woke up and I had 5 for breakfast though. And I didn't tell you. So 2 days later,
Shit yourself.
No, 2 days later, I had the whole bag of crystal, and I'm sitting on the back porch, and I was throwing them out to the dogs. Dude, I'm not
Dude,
lying
that sounds
when
like
I
a
say
horrible
that
idea.
It was a horrible idea.
I had like 40-something crystals left, and I told Janet, I was like, hey, the dogs each had like a dozen crystals.
You think that's a problem?
I'm like, yeah, is that She's like, don't let them in the house. Bro, they were farting up a storm.
Dude, that sounds
Surprised they weren't
horrible.
shitting up a storm.
Stinky. It was.
I should have locked them. You locked them both outside, didn't you?
Oh yeah, they stayed outside all day. But I'm literally sitting back, like throwing them up and trying to get them to catch them out of the air. And eventually they were. They ate so many that the little dog would jump up, grab it, and put it down. Like he's like, I caught it, but I'm done. I'm not eating this shit anymore.
Dude, some PETA person is gonna be like, you were trying to poison your dog.
You tried to kill your dog.
They liked it. The big one was just like swallowing them. It was disgusting.
Dude, that thing is fucking huge.
It's huge. He's just turned a year on the 11th, July 11th, and he's like 92, 93 pounds.
It didn't break 100?
He didn't break 100 yet.
Jesus.
But he's kind of skinny, but he will.
He is skinny for like his
the size,
the height of him and everything like that,
Yep.
and that big old head it's got.
Yep. But he's a pup, so he'll fill up, dude. Like 5 years when he's like a middle-aged man, he'll be wide.
It's like freaking TJ's dog, his golden retriever, man. That thing just comes up and just dumb as a box of rocks. Just runs into you, puts all his body weight into you.
Dude, he can't run around the house. He slides. Like, he's so heavy that when he goes to turn, his feet slide out from underneath him. He's got, like, no traction.
That's pretty funny.
Thinking about getting the double-sided 3M tape and just putting it on his paws.
Jesus.
You might need it.
All right.
Get some grip.
You're retarded.
All right.
So, hold on.
You got something?
I thought I did.
No, Jesus. All right. Don't forget to go watch Kenny. If you're in town, go show some support to Kenny, DeLand High School, $35 at the door. And
what's the last video you watched on
10.
YouTube?
I don't know. Probably it couldn't have been something dirty. Probably a Rogan episode. Why?
Do you know who Tom McDonald is? The rapper?
No.
No? He posted a new single today, and it's legit called If I Was Black.
Oh, shit.
So, within the past 3 or 4 hours while we've been here, if you see anonymous text messages released from the Epstein things, the name Eagle, Evergreen, and Energy.
Bill Clinton. Energy is definitely Elon Musk.
No, not even close. They're all three of them. All three Clintons.
Oh, really?
They're in Chelsea, all three of them, yeah.
Really?
So that is going on right now, and then you
wait,
also
which one's Hillary?
Evergreen. And then if you see Renegade, that would be our famous number 44.
Oh, yeah?
He is involved in these text messages starting to get released.
44. Really?
So for anybody listening that likes number 44, I'm not saying he did anything wrong, but I am saying shit might happen.
Dude, this is kind of exciting,
This
man.
is going to be the best thing ever.
And you know what's even better? It took him, a year and a half, 2 years to figure out that if there was any Russian collusion, it had nothing to do with Trump. And billions of dollars. This has taken 2 weeks.
Hold on. Easy.
Yeah.
So they've tried to blame Trump for everything so far. Obviously, none of it's happened.
I can literally see him being like, look, here's the deal. Take all the money that we just gave to the Special Olympics, right? Let's place bets and put the money on the investigation. We'll hedge our bets. I mean, you're good right there. Right. So then he cashes in. And he's like, look, there you go, Special Olympics. I got you guys real gold trophies.
Yeah, I got you some real gold. Bro, I mean, that's just ridiculous and crazy that that's happening. I'm not saying anybody's done anything wrong.
Sure. Well, that dude probably definitely.
I can't say anybody's done anything wrong. Jeff Epstein is going to come out with bombs.
Hey, I'm just throwing this out there. I do know that Bernie Sanders was in Europe like a month ago.
Was he?
He was. And this is just speculation, though.
So
this is just speculation.
Supposed
I love how you say that.
See, it all depends on where you look because everybody's saying different things. I don't know how much of this stuff is true.
Well, that's part of the problem too.
I know,
and that's the whole race bait thing. Half the time when something happens, is
they're all white.
You know who's posting all these stories? All three of your avatars from the Face app.
100%.
Posted by Joe Schmo. I'm like, hey, look, that's 60-year-old me.
Yeah, exactly.
I should do that, man. That's my alias now. I'm gonna write shit and do all sorts of dumb shit.
Be like, dude, it wasn't me.
You know what I mean? It was
I don't know.
guy.
It's some Russian guy.
It's that ordinary old man, just crotchety.
I mean, how much of this stuff is true? It's there. It's put out there. George Nader got hit. Are they going to go after Trump? Probably.
Well, they failed, for the third time trying to get him impeached?
Here's the big problem.
How stupid can you be?
Epstein is sleeping in bed with the double tap to the back of the head.
Oh, it's going to happen.
All day. No. Catch my drift. He's sleeping in bed with the person that does that.
Oh, yeah.
So, not that they can get them out, but Trump can use whatever power he wants to get him out of trouble.
Yeah.
Not that it would happen, but
Right.
he could. But is he going to go after 45?
Oh, no.
I mean, because it could be a big thing. He could just be like, hey, I'm a Democrat because I am.
Right.
And he was involved. So it all depends on really what can happen here. What are you looking at?
No, I'm just trying to... You think 44?
I think 44.
Whew.
I can't say it's true or not because I don't know.
Well, I mean, both him and the wife lost their license to do law.
It's true.
They were both looking at jail time if they didn't just give it up. They took a plea bargain to give up their license.
There's a lot.
I'm excited.
I want to see what
You know
happens.
where all these answers are? All of these answers are in Area 51.
Every single one of them.
Jesus.
And that's why everybody needs to storm that shit.
Make sure you go live.
Make sure you go Facebook
Make
Live.
sure
so
you're
we can see
Facebook
that.
live. And how many people we got watching on YouTube right now?
Nobody.
Nobody at all?
I don't think so.
We suck.
Well, I mean, we tapered off. But there's 3 people watching now. I know Brian jumped on late. Brian, you got to go check out some of the earlier stuff. It was actually funny.
Yeah, the earlier stuff is where it was at. We did have a lot more people on there at the time.
We should just cut this up into like 2 shows where we started talking when we started talking about pool.
So we got 3 people watching
We
right
got
now.
serious stuff.
Frank's one of them. Kenny's one of them. I'm probably the third.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
All right.
The early stuff is good stuff. Frankie can take us out.
All right, so check out Nona Oils, nonaoils.com. Tell them the OG show sent you. That's CBD products. They sponsor the show now.
100%.
Really cool. Yeah, it's awesome. And then you got American Regardless, americanregardless.com. Promo code OG show, 10% off. Grunt Style, promo code Fighter, 20% off. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Bear Air, it's hot. Your balls are going to get sweaty. Call the AC guy, Bear Air. He'll take care of you. And who else
need
we
to
got?
fix this
Valentina's
fucking room.
Pizza. This room's hot as fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah,
You need to get Bear Air to come and put an AC in here.
I mean,
just-
we already got the hole.
We got one.
We
just
just
put
need
one
to
right
put
up
an
there
AC vent in there.
and have it come right down on my nutsack. And then you got to check out our local buddies at Valentino's, the local. Give everybody a shout out. And City Tavern, Salisbury, North Carolina. They sent us a whole bunch of free stuff that we gave away to everybody. But we kind of blew our wad quick. We gave it away to everybody in like the first 2 weeks.
The manager wasn't here, I could tell.
Yep. We're just like, hey, here, you want this?
Here, we got free stuff. Who wants it?
Check this shit out.
First comment gets
Dude,
it.
entire gift bags for people.
Jesus.
There you go. I should have been like a hat, not a hat and a t-shirt and this.
shit.
Yeah.
Have you-
You could have slow rolled it.
Did I ask you if you saw Range 15?
Oh, I love that movie. It's one of the best movies. Have you
That
seen
movie I
Range
need to
15?
watch? Apparently,
Yes.
I need to watch it.
You need to watch
What's it
Range
on?
15.
I
I think you do.
think Amazon Prime.
Oh, Amazon Prime might have it. You need to watch it. We'll find it. You're not gonna watch it now, but
No, not right this second.
find
I'll
it.
fall asleep.
yeah. But all right, everybody. Have a good night.
Later.
Later.